is good, family? Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Let me go ahead and see those A's in the chat. Throw those A's in the chat right now if you can hear your boys speak. What is up, everybody? My goodness in heaven, man. Are the markets capitulating or are they capitulating, man? Nah, almost a little bit, right? We're correcting a little bit right now. I got in a small trade already, right? In the first 30 minutes. We're good. All right, guys. So I am looking at a ticker here, and I think it may be Microsoft just eating it. Is it really? Is it Microsoft that's just going to, man, it is. Check it out. Oh my goodness. Not sure what's happening there, right? Let's see. Yeah, Sentinel-1 stores an emerging cybersecurity challenger label from Wall Street. Wow. So FTC to go before panel of judges over Microsoft Activision deal. That was 41 minutes ago. Microsoft acquisition of Activision Blizzard will reportedly face US FTC appeal. No way. Wow. So nobody's liking that. Oh my goodness. Oh, what happened? That is incredible. That would have been the play right there. Check it out. Yeah, Apple, yeah, that one too, man. It's coming down. It's slamming. Rocka saying he made a quick 20% off of the UPST in 5 minutes. What a nice profit, my bro. Awesome. What is up, gal? Good to see you here. Teaser, Mike J, Joey Bryson. What's up, June? Steve, hello. What's up, Will T? Yard Line, always good to see you guys here. Kitties, what's up? Casey. What's up, Jeff? Oh, man, Off-Grid Gorilla, good morning to you. Jeez, I'm just tripping over Microsoft, man, and Apple. These guys are just, they are just having fun. I mean, serious drops over here, right? Wow. Anyway, let me, check this out. I think GTII is finally making the move. I think it's finally making the move. Check it out. Let me go to another time frame. No way. This is what I was waiting for. Check it out. This is gonna, this is an 8-hour candle. And that may be the bearish engulfing that we're waiting for to get that bottom supply finally in at around 47.38 to 45.50. So I'm wondering if that's going to be the final shot right here, man. It's finally going to break below. Arca, can you please look at PCSA? It's been in a downtrend since yesterday at open. Yeah, let's see it. What the heck? I don't even remember. Did I say something about it? Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and load it up right over here. So PCSA Double X, what is good, my bro? I shouted you out yesterday, man, in the space call. I hope you were around to hear it. So let me pull up the daily time frame. Yeah, man, the family is doing really good. Thank you so much for that, my brother. Good to see you here. So yeah, PCSA on the daily. Interesting bounce from the linear regression top right here, and it came right back in to this supposed loading zone, right? Let's go ahead and see what the deal is. Ernie, good morning to you. What's up? Tom R, what's up, man? All right, so Katie Cat. Yep. Okay, so let's see this. I'm gonna go ahead and try to pull up the immediate short-term time frames and really try to catch an edge over what it may or may not be doing, right? So yeah, immediate short-term is showing cash flow positive. The RSI is creating a bullish crossover, so this may be a short-term downside or corrective. I'm going to try to catch an edge over this. Ah, Double X, I love it, man. Powder Slave, what is good? That's what I was thinking, man. I was really thinking that this thing is gonna really do its thing. I think it's validating the resistance from the invalidation here at 192.64. That already closed beneath the linear regression band. The next stop here could be between 191.91 to about 191.58. So let me see. 191.91 actually corrected to 191.69. There you go. So PCSA, I'm thinking that it could do that, right? Yeah, let me try to catch what PCSA is doing here. What is the buy hourly time frame telling us? That is potentially in a corrective pivot. The RSI suggests a potential upside with resistance. So if the buy hourly is showing upside with resistance, that yeah. I think that would be the EMA 21 at about 68.75. So technically this is a bullish play, right? We had this buy hourly close inside of the linear regression band. Let me see the hourly. Yikes. The hourly closed beneath the linear regression with a bounce from the SMA 100. Resistance 66.72. Let me see. 68.72 is the EMA 21. Let me continue here. This is not giving me a definitive direction. In fact, it's all... Oh, well, that's kind of sort of why. Let me show you something. Take a look at this. First of all, this last 4-hour candle did nothing, right? This one here. And then we're printing a massive spinning top doji. So that this just, it's literally, it's even, right? It's a break even. Let me see the 6-hour. Okay, I'm gonna let you in on what I'm seeing, Danielle. So, you know that I worry about the gravitational zones, right? On the RSI particularly. I see that it's in the gravitational zone with an upside pivot, so it can go up, right? But stochastics have a downside pivot, right? So let me go to the 4-hour, and we have a downside pivot here on stochastics, but we have a consolidation signal here, meaning that we could go up or down, right? Let's go to the 3-hour time frame. 3-hour time frame is in the gravitational zone for an upside. But as you can see here, stochastics are still favoring the downside, right? And then let's see the buy hourly. Buy hourly time frame in the gravitational zone for an upside with resistance, but we have a downside on stochastics. So all of that is this right here. We just 11 minutes ago we printed this indecision doji on a buy hourly. So I can't tell. I can't really see like what it's doing. I guess let me stay away from and then check this out. Upside pivot on the hourly time frame stochastics, but RSI faced towards the downside. Like what the heck is going on here, right? So everything is completely indecisive and everything is just suggesting a consolidation or up and down. Like how do you read anything like that, right? So if I were to put my best guess using just price action, meaning no indicators, only price action and volume, technically we have diminishing volume, right? With diminishing price or declining price. So that means that it's a downtrend, but it's losing steam. But for sure, I think it's still above the moving average. Let me see the moving average. Yes, okay. So yeah, the bear volume is still above the moving average, meaning it's still relevant. So there's relative volume still towards the bears, meaning that this would technically come back down again to test the SMA 100 at around 60.77. And that's me just using just raw price action here. Like I'm not using anything else other than that. And actually, you know what? Screw it. Let's see what's up here with Armor on the hourly. Okay, Armor on the hourly is showing short and it's not recovering. Second, we just broke beneath the SMA 50 right? And that usually is a pretty bearish signal on an hourly time frame at least, right? So let me go ahead and get rid of armor because armor does have short. Let's take a look at composure and see what we have there. Okay, so oh, right. I need to adjust it real quick. I have it favoring manipulation only. Let me see. Let me go to style, and let's do the short EM. Okay, so yeah, the short EMA is fired. Right, so let me go ahead and look at these red diamonds. Yeah, red diamonds are downside continuation suggestions. Okay, yeah, so far. So far there's just a validation for downside. Let me get rid of composure. Let me look at DBSI. Okay, DBSI has the bears slightly into strength here. 59% bears, 41% bulls. And that being said, we also crossed beneath the EMA 55. That could be a short-term upside to 67.60 before a continuation to the downside here to eventually face 60 around 77 to the SMA 100. And that could be the completion of my thesis here. Let me see if I have anything else. Yeah, we're below the mean here. Let me get rid of the averages. So these are more like Bollinger Bands, right? We're below the mean and closing the second candle, actually several. So this indicates a potential drop to 62.36 at least. Let me see how many standard deviations this is away. It should be just 2. Yeah, it is. Okay, the standard deviation multiplier is 2 away from the mean. That would suggest a continuation to the drop, to the downside here. So let me look at the daily time frame now. Daily time frame Bollinger Bands giving me a very clear sell signal here, and this is I'm still working on this, right? The buy sells from the reversion variant, but this is clear, right? And also the fact that it has now the second day trading inside of the Bollinger Bands. I hope that's not the reversion to the mean here down to 48 cents, but in all reality that could be it, since we broke out of the Gaussian bands, being the green here back here. We broke out of it, and now we're coming back down to potentially test it. It has a lot to do with the mean on the on reversion, right? So that could also be at play. Let me see the 8-hour time frame Gaussian band. Let me see the buy daily. Yeah, buy daily time frame inside of the Gaussian bands, or the 3-day, right? So this is going to be 55.60. Let me see the buy daily one more time. Yeah, 5-day. Let me see the 5-day. Wow. Okay, this is a lot more like it though. What I'm seeing here is something pretty powerful. We are knocking at the door of the 5-day Gaussian band. Okay, but the problem here is that in 1 day, 6 hours, being what day is it today, right? Is it Hump Day Wednesday today? Okay, so yeah, in 1 day and 6 hours, we're gonna be closing this. So that means that I think it's gonna be Friday. I think it's gonna be maybe Friday. I think Friday at market close, we're gonna close the 5-day candle, and if it's shaped anything like this, you know there's a downside coming. That's a massive shooting star, right? So I will say there's no decline in volume though. So this, we still have, we have ascending volume here. And the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and even 6, right? 6 5-day iterations are increasing the volume. So that usually shows strength towards that upside. Very hard to read this, Daniel. I'm not gonna lie, and that's not usual, right? So I'm really trying to put like every single trick in the book here to read off of what I have, right? And I think I'm getting more downside signals than I am getting upside signals, and that's already kind of a sign too. And then looking at the macro signals here, that could indicate some pressure to the downside. All right, so I would be explicitly careful. Right, so I hope that helped out in some way. Oh man, and that's so far away. This 3-month would have been the business right here. Check this out. This would have been it, the boy right here. Oh my goodness. right? So, but that's in 23 days. We still have a month to close this quarterly candle with a huge bullish engulfing right here. That's damn, right? That would have been the boy right there. and right here too. Check this out. This 6 month is going to be a very powerful signal. 23 days to close this huge hammer candle at the end. So we have some bullish formations to close in 23 days, and these would indicate a potential V-shaped recovery. And if that happens, oh man, that would be cool. Even the annual candle right here in a huge hammer candle, 23 days. If we close some powerful candles like that on the quarterly, the semi-annual, and the annual candles, this is probably going to continue upwards. And it's kind of hard for me to say that also because this thing is just it's a 64-cent asset. Anything can happen, right? So I want to just have you be careful in the markets. But yeah, Danielle, I hope it works out. Yeah, no, Danielle, definitely don't feel bad about that. Yeah, if I'm feeling like a little weird here and you also had some trouble reading it, it's probably for a reason, you know. But good. I'm happy that you did work your discretion into this and you saw for yourself, right? So very cool stuff. Alfredo Hernandez, what's up, man? Your ball's deep on crowd. That's CrowdStrike. With the stock, not options. Since the 110s with strong resistance coming up at 248 to 250, do you see it possibly surpassing? I know I need to take profits. Alfred, I love how you say that because you know that any trader is going to tell you, bro, why are you still in, right? I'm curious. I'm actually curious, right? So that's CrowdStrike, right? I hope you're still in here, by the way, buddy. Alfredo, let me know if you're still in here. It seems like you are actually a trader and you just want to get a second opinion from another trader, right? Please let me know if I'm right. And I'm happy to help, dude. Danielle, you're very welcome. I got you. Yeah, seriously, GTII, is it continuing? Right? It's just, that's the demand zone, man. That is actually the demand zone that you know, right in here. This little let's go area here. My bro, what's up, Alfredo? You're here? All right, cool. All right, let's take a look at this. Yeah, let me bring this up from the 4-hour because you're already massively in this huge bull pennant already realized, and I think the top side of the target from this bull pennant is already in the bag, right? So let's go ahead and draw that in just like this, breaking out from 65 to 70% to the apex. It's playing the technicals per the playbook rules, right? So now the topside target to face from this pennant, let's go ahead and get its higher probability, right? So that would be set to the breakout candle right here. It's already taken profit from the very top side of the pennant, right? So this is already, the play's done technically, right? So let me go ahead and take a look at yeah, this was a perfect execution, man, and a textbook. And this is what I mean. This is what I mean to show people here in the trade, right? These types of plays, they will work out in assets that are worth like this kind of amount, right? And they will have a lesser strike rate in smaller assets like small caps and micro caps, right? So this is a bang shot play, right? Easily. It was so steady. You know, there's really no hesitation behind this 4-hour time frame. Cool swing play right here. And next, let's go ahead and see what kind of resistance we're facing, because I have to tell you that volatility versus momentum is currently accepting more upside, and this is actually already coming out of critical here with an upside pivot from 15%. This is, we're hitting the gas to the upside is pretty much what it's saying. Right now, let's go ahead and take a look at the stochastic momentum indicator historically and see how much further we can go up, right? So we're currently sitting at about 92.60%, right? And it looks like, historically speaking, this could still go up to an average of about 96.85%. It still has some way to go, historically speaking. And also, that looks like there's been retracements from that target there a few times. So let's see how this upside is bleeding into the 6 hours. So let's see the 6 hour time frame. Volatility versus momentum. It's slowing down a little bit, but it still has an upside, right? And we definitely are expanding. RSI has a break above the SMA 14, and we have hidden bullish divergence validated. I don't like to see bullish divergent drives or bearish divergent drives outside of the overbought percentile, right? So in 70 or under 30, I don't like to use divergences there, but it's still technically present, right? So in my opinion, this play is feeling more and more done. But let me continue here. 8 hour time frame, upside pivot on stochastics. Contraction is going to start to happen here. So yeah, it's releasing a little bit of pressure. Let's see. It invalidated a bearish divergence on the 8 hour time frame and still has an upside. We're outside of the gravitational zone, so there's no real danger. 8 hour time frame ADX is sitting at a massive 32% with DMI plus on top. Dude, this is still suggesting upside. And if I'm not mistaken, let me see the immediate short term. Like 30 minute. I want to see the 10 minute. Let me see what it's doing. Okay, 10 minute time frame. That could be the start of the cascading here. Okay, so 5 minute time frame does show downside. Let me see the moving averages. If I were to pair the SMA 14 here, the 5 minute would be the one. The 5 minute would be the one, the hopium one right here, right? So this would pressure. This downside would technically pressure the SMA 14 back down into the gravitational zone for a bounce from both the SMA 14 and gravitation, right? So that shows me that it has a high probability of bouncing from either the SMA 10 at 242.79 or the EMA 21 at 242.03 on a 5 minute. So here we go. Look at this. It's already approaching. Oh my goodness, it did it at the EMA 9. Here it goes. It's failing the 5 minute. Let's see if it cascades into the 10 minute. Which one's going to catch it? Yeah, this is gravitational zone. It will continue to the downside to the 10 minute EMA 21, 241.09. 15 minute, it's very dangerous here on the 15 minute because this is gravitation and it would suggest a further downside. So now this is telling me that we could be approaching a range here between the EMA 21 and the top side of price action being 241.28 to about 240.59. That could be the support zone here in the bounce area. And this being that the fact that it's slightly outside of the gravitational zone. Let me see the 30 minute. If it's damn. Yeah, I have to give this some validity here. I think I'm going to stick to this target right over here, 240.59 to 241.28. It feels like a breather and it still has some upside to go. Right? So let's see. 4 hour, yeah, the 3 hour time frame. This is the sweet spot here, man. This is a continuation to the downside. We can get a bounce right in here. It's about to hit it. Wow. Let's see if it gets it. This is gravitation. This is gravitation with an SMA 14 support, right? So we could bounce right. Look at it. It already touched the target. 241.28. What was that low? 241.40. So it's holding right there, man. It's holding. Let's see if it could actually do it. This is gravitation here. Technically, we can make an upside continuation from there. Let's see. Oh, is it the SPY that's dumping? What's the correlation between this and the SPY? Not that much. Okay, cool. So this has well, that's on a 3 hour though. Oh, it's heavily correlated to the SPY. Bro, if the SPY is dumping, this thing's gonna also go. Let me pair it. Let's see. Yeah, it's strikingly similar. Damn it. Yeah, brother. Okay, so did it actually face that bounce from the 3 hour? Let me see. Let me get rid of the SPY real quick. Oof. Yeah, nice. It's bouncing from the zone that we spoke of, right? Very interesting times here. This right here. So this is now let me observe what price action is doing a little bit. Yeah, seeing that the play was over here with the pennant, my bro, I think that this would start to consolidate here. So if it's going to consolidate, it would probably start to consider creating another continuation formation. My problem here is the distance between this high, 238.37 to 244.64, is not that big of a difference. So this could also be in danger of creating like a head and shoulders, right? So I want you to be super careful here, my bro. This is what I was trying to do here was find a relief bounce so that you can consider taking profits somewhere, right? So this is that. I still see upside, but here's gonna be, man, here's the ultimate hint for us. Yeah, dude, there is a bearish divergence happening right now. I need you to pay attention to your volume, brother. Okay, so check this out here. We have declining volume with upside price action. That is a clean and very clear bearish divergence between the upside of price and downside in volume. Okay, so that's already indicating that this play may be over here and there's more distribution to look out for. Okay, dude, so please be careful, because I think that this play is over for now and we could be in a consolidation phase, which explains the 8-hour contraction that we're about to get. Right, so it's already falling from the critical point of expansion. That's I'm just putting it out there. So Cryptic saying EMPH thinking it can get to 115 by the end of the week. Feel the gap in between. What time frame are you looking at, brother? The daily? But Alfredo, dude, not financial advice, bro. I think that I'll give it to you straight, bro. I'll give it to you straight. I'll let you know right away if I see more strength, like clean, like clear strength. And in this case, my bro, I am not seeing it. Okay, but I am seeing that it still has upside to go in the macro time frames. So I guess we're just gonna have to take a look at this consolidation phase, right? But yeah, this was the best I could do to find you a relief bounce, right? So Alfredo, if you're still in here, my dude, be safe, my bro. Be safe in this play, and congratulations on the massive upside. So Alfredo Hernandez saying, you are the god of chart reading, brother. Thanks. I know what I have. I know what I have to do. Okay, good, brother. Good. Very good to hear that. And right. So we're gonna have to check out EMPH right now. Buzz margin call. What's up, buddy? Good to see you here. Powder Slave is calling a dead cat bounce on Apple. That's interesting. Meta dropped as well. Went red. Yeah. So that was what we were talking about a couple days ago, that Meta could be in an overall downtrend, but to really identify it, I mean, the first take profit zone that we were speaking of was around 315.03, right? The next day, price action came down, meaning yesterday, right? Price action came down to a low of 315.39. So not quite the take profit from the wedge, right? So I think the markets are at a cliff. I think the markets are at the edge, and we could be experiencing a further downside. Right? So, man. Let's see. Buzz, which one, buddy? And let me pull up EMPH. Cha-Cha, good to see you, man. Good to see you. I'm doing well, man. How are you? How's everything? Yeah, so, yeah, I feel that, right? That was the nice bounce from the linear regression band down there. AI earnings? When is that coming up? Are we entering another earnings season? Damn it. So, yeah, let's go ahead and pull up EMPH over here and see what the deal is. Let's see. Weak jobs today is not necessarily good news, no matter what some think the Fed will do. So, you know, a lot of the popular talk right now is deflation, right? So I have to tell you, though, that if we face deflation, because that's what we're trying to do essentially, right? That's not the best thing for us to do. If we deflate too aggressively, that means that there is danger of creating a higher percentage of job losses. So if there is a really high percent of job, I think we're at about 4%, right? So we're at a few million claims of no jobs. So if we get a higher read of less jobs, that could really throw us in a recession, for real. And then that deflationary period will get super scary, right? So what we want to do is not deflate. What we want to do is maintain a good, stable inflation and deflation spot. We want to make sure that we can kind of balance it, right? Because if too much deflation is not good, right? And too much inflation is not good. It's similar to the balance of like salt and fresh water in the sea. It's similar to things like that require a balance of certain things, right? Yeah, exactly. So if Bob, I have to agree with you. 1 day chart gap. Let's go ahead and take a look at the daily on EMPH for the daily gap. And let me see your notes. So you said EMPH thinking get to 115. So that 115 is right up here. 115.42. Oh, what was the low exactly, right? So the low is 115.56. Let me go ahead and jot it down. 115.56, right? 57 is cool. What? Oh my goodness. What is it called? There we go. Okay, now the only thing I'm a little afraid of is on the daily. It's already kind of showing a little bit of weakness, but the RSI is definitely in the gravitational zone. And let's see. Okay, I mean, 25% is the minimum for a strong market trend. DMI plus on top, right? So that's good, except that there's a little bit of outbound cash. So this could be some take profits here, but it's not really capitulating, is it? So let me take a look at the immediate short term as well. And I want to see how the cascading is kind of happening here, right? So yeah, we got some downside here, and then we actually got a recovery. So if we're going to consider anything, let me go to the hourly and make some decisions here. 25 minutes, 18 seconds to close above the linear regression band at 109.91. So that would already indicate a continuation to the upside of 111.57 if we do get that close. This hourly time frame RSI does have resistance from the gravitational zone in the opposing side, which has a lot to do. It has a lot to do with the resistance located between 111.74 to about 112. So I'm going to write that down there because I need to make sure that I can keep those targets in mind, right? So 111.74 to 1204, temporary resistance that could pressure price action back down to start validating the resistance break of this area here, right? So that could be the 110.50-ish, and then we could bounce to the upside. We shall see. I need to see where this can. I want to see the resistance grab at the SMA 14, but I want to also see where we're going to get caught. So what would be the support? We speculated that support already, but we need to find it, right? So let's see. By hourly time frame. Oh, that's very close. It's not in the gravitational zone, so that could be resistance as well. Let's see the 3 hour. Any day now. Here we go. The 3 day is about to get that resistance. Yeah, that's the resistance of the linear regression top here. Yikes. Okay, so let me look at the 4 hour. This would be the minimum time frame. I can't tell if this is, I think it's a pennant. I think it is. Oh, dude, this, yeah, I think it has one more downside to go, but I think it's, check this out. Let's just say that it were something like this, right? So if it is this that we're building, this is technically not ready just yet. And this, if this is the case, this would indicate also, I mean, dude, could this even be freaking triple topped here? Like, damn it. 1 hour and 22 minutes to close. 111.44 resistance. Let me see the 111.44. Yeah, 100%. It's there's definitely resistance in there, and that's the you're talking about the lows of October 2020 3, or what was it? Yeah, 2023, October 3rd. So let's adjust that, right? So I think that we can adjust to the 111.44, and now we have a clean resistance range. It feels a little no, definitely not triple top. I mean, it feels like it though, right? So if this is the resistance that we're going to face here, then that would indicate that the hourly time frame may fail. 22 minutes to go. Okay. Yeah, dude, I think that it's I think that we're trying to, kind of converge here for a bit and really make a conscious decision, but I think the upside is more probable even still. Let's just suppose that we were to break out at about 70% to the apex being here, right? We're in the hourly chart, so this is still kind of today, right? So let's just say, for example, if we were to break out from this point, the initial take profit target is already getting you super close to that 112.90. It's actually 112.39ish. Right? So the top side target is the one that has me very curious here though, because I think this one is the take profit here of 150 of the gap. So let's go ahead and kind of speculate that, right? Here we go. And we apply it to the breakout zone, suggesting a break above that gap. But let me see the middle of the triangle. Could it be that one actually? Hold on. And let me get the center of the triangle. Arguably speaking, it could be about here, right? And let's apply it to the breakout zone. No, still no. Okay, yeah, but that's around 114.19. Yeah, but the top side of the pennant, that would suggest a break. ASRE is bouncing? Whoo! Let's go. Where is it? So I guess the ultimate test right here, man, would be to it's resisting from the angled regression, man. It is getting it. Right, so it's very discretionary though, bro. Super discretionary. And if anything, I could adjust ever so slightly, but no, the thing is that I'm starting to adjust based on an hourly. I think I was drawing it in a 4 hour. Or yeah, it was drawing it in the 4 hour. Man, if it can do it though, that's we already have 2 touches. It's already confirmed enough. It could technically break out here, to be honest. I'm just suggesting the next candle or the following. That's all I'm saying. Are you trying to Cryptic, are you trying to swing this one, bro? Oh, Sebastian, are you in here, brother? I see you, man. If that is the case, if you PCSA, dude, I tried to read PCSA about 30 minutes ago or 20 minutes ago or something, and I have to say, man, that was really difficult to read. So I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, except that there's an enormous amount of resistance. Cryptic, Chad, what's up, brother? TRK is ripping up? Wow, I guess it could be news. Just get our votes. So Cryptic, what's up, man? Let's see. Yeah, 2-day swing. I'm thinking. I think so. I think so too. I mean, it has the thrust to make. I mean, this was what was this? 100. Even into the pre-market. I'm sorry, after hours. 7. So that was a 7-point move. Crap. Right on that one, but it's not usual. It doesn't happen all the time. So now from this here, 106. That's another almost $7 move 2 days in a row. Has it been doing that? This is 97. That was around a $4 move there. It's got a $6 average true range. Damn. So what's the opening here? So the opening today, post a pre-market or post, actually, yeah, let's do it from here. So that'd be around 110, and it's only moves about 2 points. But it did move down from 110 to 107, so that's 3 points-ish. And 110 to 115, this could technically do it on a breakout, man. It could sort of maybe do it in one shot. Super speculative, right? But I don't know that it has that much sentiment behind this breakout. I mean, it feels like a little bit of a bull flag here, except that it got invalidated with this massive wick down here. It's very tough to read because we're oversold. I'm overbought, sorry, in a few of the momentum indicators, and we're like, this is a take profit zone, clearly, you know. But the daily time frame, that is, this is so damn juicy here, man. Dude. How the hell, dude? Yeah, I can't make my mind up on this. And usually when I feel like that, you know, I will look for an outside source, or I'll likely stay away from the trade because of that clear indecision that I'm facing. But yeah, we're resisting from that regression here, which makes me feel like it could. I mean, 15 minutes to go, bro. This is I guess if it's gonna come back, we don't have to test the bottom side again. We don't have to, because we already got the two support grabs. That's enough. So if this comes back, that's only going to be because we closed not at the top side of the Lin Reg. I think we would retrace back to anywhere between 110.29 to about 110.08. Is that what you're looking at, Cryptic? That would be the potential loading, I guess. But for a swing, I would actually suggest a multiple entry strategy, multiple exit. At least the way I would do it. Yeah. So the conviction I have here is that it more than likely is going to close beneath the linear regression on top. You loaded already at 107.75, so oh yeah, dude, you're way in the money. 107.75 is literally the bottom side here. Very cool. Yeah, starting to show a little bit of that downside pressure. But yeah, 110.28 is one. If I guess the lowest probability on an hourly would be around 109.18, I think, at its invalidation at the pivot, right? So let me, yeah, 109.19-ish to about 109.46, the lower bound, right? So oh, 110.20 eyeballs on this, dude. Check this out. I sometimes miss these, but I cannot because they do work. This long wick here, you have this wick coming down to about 110.17 and this wick coming up to about 109.33. The difference between that gap here is a fair value, right? So now we're observing here an imbalance in price, and that could be the support grab. That could be the support grab right there. The low of this wick, 110.17. And I'm not sure if we just got it, actually. Let me see the 15 or even the 5 minute. Yeah, no, nothing yet. 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes ago, we had a low of 109.83. Little tweezer bottom here at 109.37. I'm trying to get every freaking trick out of the book over here, man. I'm not gonna. What's up, Jonna? Good to see you here. Joe H, what is up, buddy? Yeah, a few of these tickers, man, are a little tough to read today. Man, but dude, earlier today, Microsoft, gnarly short play. Apple too, holy crap. Those were the one. Oh, wait, am I seeing that? On a 5-minute time frame, is this, dude? I'm not sure if this is starting to look. Check this out, Cryptic. It's. I think it's at a massive indecision because there's a lot of. It feels like there's a lot of speculation of whether this is going to be a short play or not, right? But it feels like it could also be building a rising wedge, and if it, I mean, but also on a 5-minute time frame, it's so it's not credible enough. So that would indicate here a support grab of maybe 109.93. But again, I don't know how pertinent we're gonna have that fair value. Where was it? Was it in the 4-hour or where was it? Oh, the hourly, I think it was. Yeah, the hourly time frame. The bottom side of that fair value is 109.35. So maybe. Oh, dude, this is, yeah, man. This one, it has me a little stumped, just like PCSA did. Sebastian, I see it, bro. I see what you're talking about on PCSA, right? The inverse head and shoulders potential breakout play. I'm not sure if that, the thing is that that's such a long time, right? You're looking at another week holding. So you might as well just range trade it. Sorry, hold on just a sec. Jonna, let's see, very looking. It's trying to get another pop? Other than the one that it got a few days ago. My goodness. Yeah, I mean, this is a disaster here. I really don't like seeing things like that. But yes, we have been speculating. Let me see. Damn, this thing for sure got the 3 damn targets here that we were looking for. Right? So, and it consolidated right around the second take profit that we faced. Okay, so this is that behavior that I've been showing, guys. Neo calls are printing. What is the SPY doing? Is it going up? Cryptic, let me know what you end up deciding, bro. Joe H, yeah, let me check out Viri right now, and I'll check out CYTO for both you and Sebastian. CYTO. CYTO. Oh, so you have unsettled cash. That's the reason why you can't do it. You just loaded it for an upside, Sebastian? Okay. So I've been talking about this behavior from this triangle, or any triangle really. Triangles have actually fulfilled their bottom side targets. I mean, we already knew this was the case, right? Because it's, first of all, it's building during an upside. So this is not a continuation formation. This is a bearish formation, right? And hence the reason why this thing dropped like freaking nuts over here, right? So this thing dropped like, oh my goodness. It dropped 33%, and we were talking about a potential drop to around 29%, right? So pretty close. That's not bad, but it is a bearish formation, right? And it proved worthy to its, I mean, to the T, right? This is the top side of the triangle here. To the very bottom side, you apply it to the breakout zone, suggesting 49.63. Price action came down to 47.04. Not bad. right? So this other trend line here, in case you're curious as to why I had that there in case we would play the head and shoulders. But the more prominent formation obviously was a triangle, right? So that was why we had this bottom side target. So this was a completion, 100% completion of the play. And consolidation, we went up and reclaimed the regression, tested it, and now it's continuing to the upside. So the thing here is that it's either, I guess we can look at it in a couple ways. And I really hate to do this, right? I really I don't like that this would be the idea here, right? So potential inverse head and shoulders on this thing. It's just these formations. They provide some type of psychological validity, but it's just not the best way to look at things, right? So if this is in fact an inverse head and shoulders, then I'm gonna ignore the outlier, right? The drop all the way down to 47.04, or should I? I'm gonna take both targets because we implied that we would drop down there anyway, and that's already really close enough. So that's the only reason I'm holding it. Okay, so yeah, decision made. So this is clearly the neckline here, right? And if that is the neckline, we would take two trend lines, right? First of all, the one with the outlier, and one to where the supposed head would, more naturally end, right? So let's get both of those targets in the in our probability spectrum here, right? So obviously there's one more realistic than the other, yes, right? So one specifically talking about the high right here at 104, and this is talking about 103. So that's already very curious, right? The next target is it's 119, and while it let me see, it would, if it's gonna do a 119, it would be a range to make it work ish, right? And that would be down to this level here at about 117. But I have to say there's not much confluence there. So obviously the higher probability target would be this one at 104. But why would it do that? Like what in the world could induce this type of freaking crazy price action? Why would it do it? Right? So I'm not noticing here. What's the date today? December 7th, 8th, or what is it? 6th. Okay, so we're on December 6th. So yeah, I would be very careful here, team. This could pop open. It could pop open, but I mean, there's more reaccumulation to keep in the distribution. Sorry, to keep in the consideration here. This feels like it's going to face resistance, and then it feels like it's going to pull back slightly. We could be touching the EMA 21 again, and here it comes. So around 70.55. It got some press yesterday, I see. Okay. What's up, Alfredo? Yeah, we'll look at that one, brother. I have to take a look at CYTO next. Please remind me. The hourly time frame has an invalidation of about 69.03. So why would it fall down there now? Let me see. 4-hour time frame could be that. Yes. The 4-hour time frame could be the reason why price action would come back and test 68.46 at the invalidation, right? So let me put that down there just in case price action does decide to go there. 68.46 to the invalidation bottom, which would be 69.11. Okay, so keep an eye on that, Jonna. I think it's definitely bullish. But if you start closing hourly candles, let me get the moving averages out of the way. If you start closing hourly candles beneath this invalidation zone, that would introduce a first target of about 65, followed by 61. So it would be 65 cents bounce, validate the resistance at 69, continuation to the downside, and probably land right at around this 62 to about 61 cent level, right? So I would be very careful. Make sure no hourly candle closed beneath that 69.11 or 69.05. And that's what I got. But yeah, it's looking like it feels poppy-ish. It feels like it wants to get a top side here. And I'm going to be honest, it has the setup. Huge upside on the daily time frame. Stochastics in the bullish control zone, expanding volatility. ADX currently sitting at 23-ish, right? It could be a little better, but yeah, it feels good. Daily time frame potential bull flag here too. I like it. I do. This could be signaling some type of recovery here, and we shall see. But we know the targets already, though. All right, Jonas. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on from here. I think it's good. Dang it, boy. What's up? Happy hump day to you, my bro. So let's see. Vary to $1. Yes, please. Yeah, I think it has a good shot at this. There's definitely no capitulation signals here, and it is suggesting a top side. The downside play already got played perfectly, so now the upside is what to observe now. So let's go to CYTO and see what the deal is there, right? CYTO. Okay, let's take a look. Could it be? Am I seeing that correctly? Let me see. You see the hourly? Yeah, I mean, it could be just with raw price action. It could be a double shoulder, inverse head and shoulders, right? Again, right? It's just not my favorite thing to kind of put out, right? But it's pretty there, right? So you have a shoulder, head, shoulder here, and it's fine. It's still good. It's just, whatever, right? So, and it looks like we could have two different regressions here. Let me see which one. Yeah, I would probably favor this one here. Let me see the lower one. Yeah, no. I think I would favor this one here. Let me get rid of that real quick. What time is it? It's 8. What the hell happened? Hold on. It just turned 8. Hold on. What the heck is going on here? Where's my this? Oof. Damn, the SPY may actually fall here. Wow. It closed beneath the linear regression. Remember, it has a 70% probability. What's up, Lauren? Man. Hold on. I mean, it's already, dude. I mean, complete break of the prior bar and the prior bar to that. Oh yeah, if you're just accumulating, to play the long term, yeah, it doesn't really matter. At 100% agreed. 5-minute time frame does have a break above the EMA 200 though, so that's not bad. It is at resistance here, and it could even push a little bit higher to around 457.38. But this technically is a bear play, and it could be a dead cat bounce on the 5-minute. So if it is a dead cat, then this would start realizing a downside and fail the EMA 200. So let's pretend that that's what's going to happen, right? I would say that this would be the bottom side to face, right at 456.90 or 76. Right? And then your downside here, I'm going to go right back to CYTO. Hold on, guys. Downside here, your target would be implied to be at around 455.96. Let me get rid of the moving averages. And let me get rid of all this crap here. Can't see nothing. Yeah, this is technically a bear play, and it would that's really nice actually, dude. That would be it. Yeah, entry did happen. Oh crap! Yeah, nice. It's falling. Entry did happen where we spoke of, and I think that the bottom side target range 455.87 to 455.95. This is approaching that potential tweezer bottom here, or the linear regression top. This is, I mean, I feel like this is a short play, right? Of course, at any moment, this damn thing could reverse, and then we're, you know, shorts are screwed, right? Bears are all screwed, but I can't help it, man. I really can't. I mean, the thing here is that on the hourly time frame, it's this doesn't look like the best. You know what I mean? This looks like one huge freaking, you know, head and shoulders here, man. You know? So what the hell am I to do? You know what I mean? I'm not going to hide that. You know? So it feels like it could face some downside here, and the SPY could already be, I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's an awkward one, right? It isn't. I'm not gonna pretend any like here. So. Dude. Lauren saying this is my new retirement strategy: taking 50% gains and putting them in SPY and Tesla. Dude, what's safer place, right? Than the blue chip plays, and yeah, man, of course. Anyway, CYTO, let me go back to that, right? But I know I still need to configure a couple things on my damn DAS trader, right? Because like I played a short play today on the SPY in the early morning, right? And I can't tell what it did, right? So I have to I have a few more questions, right? So Lauren Wood, I think Tesla and SpaceX will eventually merge. But hey, EV the future, dude. Yeah. I think you're playing it right, brother. I think you're playing it right, and that it's a you know, your kids will thank you forever, you know, because of that. So CYTO, damn it, Joe H, don't tell me that I'm messing up over here. Okay, sorry, buddy. But yeah, let's look at it now. So inverse head and shoulders is what I'm talking about, right? So if this does realize its top side, please don't tell me that it's gonna come up to my resistance level up here, right? So if that's the case, crying will be in order here. 63.32. Let's go ahead and see. So that's close enough. Let's just put it there. Put it there, partner. All right, so let's leave that there. Very impressive. Because it's on slip, right? It's not magnetic. So I left it at 63.32 from over here to over here. It doesn't matter. Shut up, nerd. Anyway, so let's go ahead and take a price objective here from the center of the head, right? So right around in here to the bottom side, the lowest part, from the neckline to the head, right? And then we apply it to the center shoulder. And look at that. What do you know? Oh my goodness, dude. So it's funny, man, how behavior and psychology just it just does. It works, right? But I will warn, right, that there is a resistance range here. Ascending or rising wedge. I need to check it out. Whoa. All right. Yeah, so this feels hella bullish, right? So I haven't even seen coin. What is it doing? You know, is it still moving onwards, or did I just bull trap everybody in there? I mean, no matter what you say, right? We still got in at around $98. Arca saying I will be eating a great lunch. Thank you, Arca. Joe H, hold on, bro. I'm not done. I want to make sure that, dude, hell yeah, it looks bullish, right? But I want to make sure also that this is I don't want to have you guys trapped up in here either. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we got a closure. Nice. We got a closure of this candle right down here at a 39.99. So it opened up, it opened up above the linear regression band at a 37.52, right? It opened above it, this candle here. Then it came back down, tested that linear regression bottom, and then price continued to the upside. So it's now building like a very nice reversal, a V-shape recovery here, right? So it feels like a very typical read. Hammer candle at the bottom, this is going to be the following candle to validate the hammer, and then a continuation to the upside it is. So let's continue speculating here. Jack Wolf, did I? I don't remember on what, brother? On CYTO? I don't remember calling anything on this other than up here when we were trading all the way up there. You got in at 39? You got in at 39. Jack, I don't remember. I think I remember saying that price action would drop from way up here. Oh, you mean that it's over, that the downside was to come. Is that what you mean? That I said that it was already too much, like get out? I think I know what you, dude, I cover so many tickers all the damn time that I forget what I say. So thanks, dude. So I often ask Sebastian, I'll be like, dude, what did I say? And then he'll give me the story. I'll be like, oh yeah, that's right. I totally forget, man. I forget like crazy. But it's just, man, it's going over hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of charts. It is what it is, right? But I think that there's a recovery here, I think there's a recovery at play. And this was such a crazy, dude, right? These candles right here, like this is ridiculous, right? So of course it's gonna come down, man. That's too fast. These are way too fast, which is why you have these huge like retracements from these tops. So this is the start of maybe I hope not. Actually, damn, I really hope not. Damn. Let me see if we can somehow see that. Oh, dude, what? It. Well, it is, right? So it feels like the start of an ascending channel, and it's it's not the most bullish thing in the whole wide world, but it is starting an ABCD here, and it is in a macro. I guess not really macro. It's just larger time, right? So let's kind of put that in there, right? So it's a very typical play. X marks the spot. This would be A. This would be B from the ABCD, right? This would be potentially C, and then D, right? So then if it is going to do its little dance here at D, then that would be the end of the play, and this would suggest a failure. And that failure is not nice, by the way. That could indicate a 100% loss. And that being like from $1.21, if that does happen, I can't tell you, right? But I just have to speculate on the potentials here. That's really all, right? So if it does do that, you take a trend line from the top side of the channel, bottom side, and you apply it to the supposed area of breakdown. So if it were like somewhere at D, yep, take a look at that. It would be suggesting a bottom side target of 974, and we have an all-time low of 940. Is it the all-time low? Yes, it is. My goodness. Is it though? Let me check the daily. Man, don't catch me slipping. All right. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like that would be the case. Literally a 99.999% loss. So if it does realize like that, right? But it is a very traditional play, what it's doing. And this inverse head and shoulders that it has right over here would imply that we would start breaking above the 50% of returns. So if we can break above that 50% of returns, very bullish. And we could use some historical price action here as support. For example, this, I mean, that would really suck, actually. I guess it would be a space. Yeah, it would be the space between 53.04 to around 47, like 48 cents. And this would be then the next leg up to continue on to the upside. And the resistance level, of course, man, 98.30, right? Get a pullback here somewhere around 72, and then eventually reach that C. Oh man, guys, this is too big. I will tell you this: this is too big of a play for heavy consideration. This is not the greatest asset in the world. Okay, so we're talking about a 42-cent asset here, right? So anybody with with a nice little bankroll can topple this thing over. It's really it's kind of like playing a really shitty Jenga, right? With little crappy pieces of wood. You don't want to trade. You don't want to hold these for too long, right? So I know we have a huge upside target here, and the idea is like, should I just hold it and let it go? Hell no. Never hold a small cap or micro cap overnight. Never. Okay, that's I'm telling you, man. The Polygon data came out, and it said that 75% of the time small caps and micro caps are shorted. Guys, we're better off shorting and holding. Oh my goodness, dude. So look at the 6-hour BBWP. But yet we're going to promote Sebastian into our small caps and micro caps guy. Let me get rid of the LRC here. 6-hour volatility versus momentum. Yeah, let's give it a quick little. Where's my BBWP? Okay, and stochastics. Let's pull it up. Yeah, completely corrective, and already suggesting. This is 100% a move, right? We're already beyond the 90 percentile contracting with an upside pivot on the DMI, bro. The DMI, bring it up. Okay, nice. That's validation. 41%, absolutely strong, super strong. So man, when this is above, this is above 30%, 25% is already a strong market trend. Above 30%, clean validation. And now this thing is sitting at 41% DMI plus, ADX. Oh, dude, this is great. Yeah, it is suggesting an upside. So let me see the 30-minute. Corrective too. I feel like this is corrective. So this is cascading from the shorter time frames. Oh, dude, the 4-hour, that's where it's at. Yeah. So immediate short-term time frame, some little ups and downs here and there, right? But this 4-hour time frame, stochastic momentum entering the bullish control zone and expanding volatility again. So this means that if we get a really good expansion phase from the 4-hour time frame, that'll likely bleed onto the 6-hour, have this thing re-expand into critical, and then push stochastics way back up again. 4-hour time frame ADX is sitting at 30%, 31% clean. Dude, this is a clean play. It's just 42 cents worth, bro. It's just, if the highest rating I can give this play would be like a B-, even if it had a fundamental in line, which it does. So I can't throw this into the A plays, dude, because of the 42 cents. That's like the drawback here. This is the no-no that I feel. It's not the right asset to trade this setup, but it's there and it's suggesting upside, and I think you're gonna get it. But overall, remember that the smaller the asset, it's just gonna be a bigger gamble. So be careful with this, brother. Be careful. That's all I really have to say, man. I mean, this I expect this to be like 1 million in the float. Let's see what it has. It's an 8. Yeah, well, it's okay, but it's definitely a tiny market cap. It's 3.75 million, right? And then you have a share float of 8.7 million. So it's really small, you know, bro. It could get mangled around, and it's not safe, but it's there, bro. GTII came down to 46, like you said. Arca just picked up some more. No way. Did it actually get it? Dude, I talked to you guys about this. When was it? I spoke about that drop like about a week ago or 2 weeks ago. And I said I'm putting out a video, but not for the short term. I'm putting out a video for the longer term, meaning a week or two ahead of time. So about 2 weeks ago, I put together the probabilities of facing one of the bigger demand zones that GTII has to offer, right? And this was around the time where Cryptic was like, man, you're making me want to even pick up a little bit of a GTII, right? This was a few weeks or a couple weeks ago, something like that, right? So this bottom side may not be it, okay? Because it's 45.50. That's the actual target. I get it. I know that we already touched so close to it, but sometimes the nuances are very critically important here. Okay, so I still have to stick to my thesis. I think I mean, guys, I like got bashed and I stopped creating GTII videos up here because I was talking about 45 cents, you know, again. You know, just like I did the last time, man. When I was over here at freaking $1, $2, I was talking 40, I was talking 43. I was talking 35 or 38 cents, but as we got closer and closer, it narrowed to 47, and then we got 45. So, yeah, so just know, team, that I don't mean anything like mean about it. It's just the chart. It just says what it says, right? So now watch out for this. In 40 minutes and 50 seconds and counting, you're about to close a huge bearish engulfing on this. So this may actually have enough thrust to reach 43. Okay, and what the hell is 43 in the first place? Why the hell is Arca saying that right now? Now he's saying 45, now he's talking about 2 cents, right? So no. So it's this right here. The true invalidation zone of this massive 200 plus day range, this chop box here, right? That is your invalidation. That 43 cent bottom, that is 100% the area that you need to watch out for. 43.02. Okay, and getting an 8 hour bearish engulfing, sure, damn it, that can make you get that. Joe H, dude, hey man, here it goes. Look at this. Here it goes. It's trying to test that 46 again. I'm telling you, it's not done. It is not done with the downside. Careful, because this can continue. Okay, and it can continue deeper, because this is one massive formation, okay? I'm just putting out the warning there. Steve Mertz, careful, my bro. Okay, but yeah, you're probably gonna, whoever's buying down here is probably gonna have either the biggest bag when it freaking fails all the way the hell down to 29 cents, or you're gonna have the biggest bag at the greatest average ever. You know, so, but like I always say, I typically find the best entries at invalidation, but they are the most dangerous. Guys, this is at serious risk of touching 29 cents first, okay? This is at serious risk of dropping to 29 cents, okay? Careful. If it fails that 43 cent zone, expect, I'm telling you that all it needs is maybe something as small as an hourly time frame closure beneath 43 cents. But if it gets a 4-hour closure, that's a definite bank shot for the downside. You will get a drop to 29 cents, right? Then you'll get a bounce to the upside to validate the 43 cent resistance. Then this thing will continue to the downside in a dangerous fashion. Then that would drop to 19 cents, 29 cent validation of support for shorts, right? Then you would drop into the 15 cent zone, right back up to 19, and then eventually land in this 8-hour gap down here at around 9 to 10 cents. I need you to be very, 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 very careful. I am not playing around, and this is not an asset to mess around with, okay? Be super careful about this. And I promise you that I do not care which way it goes, because I'm not long this, I'm not short it. I'm just telling you what the charts are saying, and I hope that you're here right now to hear me say this. I've been charting GTII for freaking months, okay? And I was very clear about the opportunity down here at 45, or it's at 47 cents actually. I was very clear about the bounce here, about a 3,000% move to the upside. We ended up getting 500% out of those 3,000. Please do not hold it against someone like me, because freaking nobody was telling you that was going to happen except me, right? But in this case, there is literally there is a shot here, right? We have multiple time frame volatility in critical contraction, okay? I mean, so many time frames are in critical contraction and expanding. So this, when you have multiple time frames, look at this. I'm just going to show you this. Either it's completely exiting from it, from contraction, or in contraction. 30-minute time frame, exiting from critical, right? Let me get this thing out of the way. Hourly time frame, exiting from critical, right? Bi-hourly time frame, exiting from critical and continuing to expand. Okay, exiting from critical here on the 3-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame, exiting from critical. 6-hour time frame, exiting from critical. I can go up the time frames everywhere, and I already did my DD, you guys. And this 12-hour time frame, having one of the biggest iterations of critical contraction here, this is mathematically set to create an explosive move to either the upside or the downside. The only reason, and I swear on everything, that the only reason that I can sort of favor the bulls is because of your stochastic momentum being so damn oversold. But that doesn't mean that it can't oversell more. Okay, so I am gonna be the devil's advocate for you, because I'm the one that's telling you that this could face a huge explosion to the freaking upside, but this can also continue overselling. Okay, but just my thing here is simple. It's the fact that you have multiple time frames in contraction, getting ready and expanding in several time frames. This is already prepping a massive move, whatever that is. It's prepping it, right? But you definitely have stochastic momentum here in the oversold area, which creates a bias slightly with an edge towards the bulls, okay? But I will warn you that that does not mean that it will go up. It just means that it has an edge towards the bulls, and that's it, okay? But yes, my preference here is technically for the bulls, but it at a very slight advantage. Okay, so I just need you to know that this is the biggest demand zone that you're gonna get within GTII. I personally will not trade this. I will not long anything here. I am not gonna touch this with not even with a 10-foot pole. I can't do it. This is too risky. I can't do it. All right, team. Definitely not what I encourage you to trade. Definitely not what I want you to trade. And as the following grows here for the Arca Bulls trading team, I feel more and more responsible to display a better example, right? Because these guys, these are very dangerous. Yes, they have huge 10x, 50x gains, but it's just degen territory. Okay, now let me go ahead and just put in that freaking quick shill here, team. Please remember that I am about to finish off the ArcMasters trading course forever, right? So this is going to be the last course we ever have coming up. I opened up 30 more seats, of which I think 19 are available now. And get in touch with me. I'll pass you over the syllabus, the disclaimer, and all that stuff. It's a 16-week mentorship starting in January. Okay, so get in touch with that, because I will never do this again. I need to focus on trading. And I will definitely get out of small caps and micro caps, right? So enjoy me while it's here, but mark my words, team, we're going to definitely move on to making actual plays and real consistent plays in the broader markets, right? So please consider getting in touch with me at for this last opportunity. I tried to fit as many as I could in the track 3. They started 3 weeks ago, right? I fit in like 36 people from the 30 that I opened. I can't fit any more in there. So now there's still more bleeding for the track 4. So I'm just putting it out there, right? That I'm not going to be able to fill so many slots here. So it's there. So Yeah. So let's go. I'm just gonna leave this thesis here. Let's go ahead and take a look at Netflix. I want to take a look at Netflix real quick and see what's up. Bachka, you still in there? Dude, right? Lauren, that'd be so cool. What is it called? Hold on, let me pull up Netflix real quick. It would be an interactive type of course. That'd be so cool. Matchka. Okay, you're here. Like Udemy. Oh, dude, yeah, 100%. I agree. Mexican, what's up, man? Anyway, so dang it, boy, remind me, okay? Remind me. Let me take a look at this real quick. Netflix here on the hourly time frame completely capitulating. Oh, wow. Look at how faked out this thing was. Closure of this prior candle, 453.71. This was technically supposed to be a bull play, right? But, of course, we're getting some negative price action in the broader markets too. So this is likely why we're facing this downside pressure. So if this is going to continue to the downside, it's already at a potential support, but there may still be room. 31 minutes to close this, right? There may still be room to get that 449 bottom, even at the linear regression bottom at around 448.60. And I have to say that's highly confluent to this low. What is the low here? 448.65. Yeah, it feels like it wants to grab that. And these are the lows from November 15th, 2023. Right there. And if that's going to be the case, I will have to point out a gap on the hour. Actually, oh my goodness, it's already trying to fill this gap on the hourly. I need to look at the daily. Hold on. Damn. Yeah, it's at one of those zones there. This is very clearly a range of support, right? So breaking this here would introduce some pretty insane downside. And I'm not going to lie to you, I think Netflix has the power or the liquidity. I'm sorry, it may have the liquidity here to reach. Damn, this may be something that gets short. I think 430 right here. July 2023 lows. Daily time frame regression bottom. That's and also yep, there it is. That's what I was looking for. There we go. There it is. The gap right here. That's absolutely what this asset feels like it wants, right? So let's just kind of zoom in here and adjust the take profit zone for this, right? So let's get it as tight as we can. So this is going to be the wick low. Shadow coming down to 428.40, right? So let me put that at 428. Damn it, 38 is fine, whatever. And this wick high from this candle here, that would be 416.57. What is it? 416.57. What? The 424.70. Wow, what the heck is going on? Can I get it closer than that? Oh my goodness. Screw this thing. I hate it. Look at what it's doing to me. That's fine. All right, we're going to leave it like that. Stop complaining. All right, so there is a good chance here of creating a daily time frame bearish engulfing too. So let me take a look here. TLRY, what'd you think, brother? Remind me of that, okay? Daryl, ALT just broke $7. What the hell? Alfredo, I think DraftKings. Okay, so DraftKings is presenting a possible opportunity out of your Neo call. Really? DraftKings, I remember following. It had. Matchka, hold on, buddy, hold on. Matchka saying, okay, puts for next week expiry or this Friday better. Oh my goodness. What day is it today? No. Don't get any options that are expiring this week. Hell no. Right? You're supposed to be out of the options expiring this week by today or yesterday. right? So in this case, I guess, yeah, the safer, I mean, damn it. Also, you're not supposed to be holding options overnight, Matchka, kick you in the butt, right? But anyway, hold on. If you can tolerate that kind of pressure, hold on. Buzz, are you in here, bro? I need to check the damn economic calendar. Hold on. Pivot about to happen. Just watching, dude. Buzz, when is the Fed, bro? When is CPI? When are we getting the? I'm sorry, the rate hike decision. Is it next the 14th? When is it? I'm gonna take a look here. I don't know. There's let me see. Okay, hold on. 15-year and 30-year mortgages coming out on Thursday. Okay, consumer credit change still on Thursday. Damn, there's a lot coming out. There's so damn much. SPY is tanking next Wednesday. Lauren, you're thinking that it could be next Wednesday? So Wednesday coming up, right? That's what you're saying. Let's see. Fed interest rate decision. That's going to be 11 a.m. Eastern time. 11, so 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern time. And then, but I mean, the thing is that we have to also keep into consideration the FOMC projections, right? So that will move the markets too. It's first, at 11 a.m. the Fed interest rate decision, and then the following projections announcement will also move the markets. So we have to watch out for that, and definitely not trade anything that day. Never. Stay cash. Do not trade that day. Not financial advice. Okay. Do not open position on that day. If you want to learn the hard way, open position, test it for yourself, but do not trade that day. I know there's a lot of people I respect that do trade it. My mentor, for example, Cryptic, a trader, for example, he knows how to trade it. He knows how to follow the guide. I personally am psyched out. I've lost too much money in that. I just won't trade it. Right. So I will just say it the way I see it. Right. But please be careful. And anyway, so if it's going to be on Wednesday, Matchka, I'm doing this for you. Okay. So because you're telling me that you want to open up some puts that expire next Friday. While okay, the reason why I tell you this, team, is that don't trade those days. The macroeconomic days, just don't trade them those days, because the easier trade is the next day. I can't tell you how many times here we've traded the next day after macroeconomic data releases, and we make bank on the next day. It's so much easier on the next day, okay, team? But know for a fact that there's people who do trade it, right? For example, Lauren, he likes trading core CPI, one of the most volatile days ever, right? So just know that you can just follow the guide. It's still okay. Matchka, the reason why I'm telling you, and I'm looking for when that Fed interest rate decision will be, since it's going to be on Wednesday, sure, open them up for next week, right? Not financial advice, but do not hold them into Wednesday. Get out by Tuesday. Whatever that is, get out, okay? Because you're gonna start losing volatility. You're gonna start losing that momentum, and Vega is gonna start going against you, which is gonna bring down your implied volatility percentages down, and you don't want that, right? Because you say, for example, you bought some calls at 449 here, right? And this thing blasted up here to 482.94, like really fast. So you got Vega pumping into Delta like freaking crazy because of all that volatility. Now, if you get a drastic change in volatility and this thing drops from 482 where you're at to around 475 and drastically changes Vega, you may be up here around 70% to 80%, but when you drop this little bit with heavy contraction, you may lose around 80% of your gains. So that's the reason why I feel very reluctant to holding options contracts overnight, because you have no idea what volatility is going to do, right? So and options contracts are completely dependent on volatility. So know for a fact that I can back what you're doing, right? But it's just heed caution. Heed caution is all I'm really trying to say here. Okay, but Netflix, yeah, Netflix feels like a huge swing play to the downside. Damn. Yeah, that doesn't feel, it feels weird. And also, let me put one out here for you guys. So let's look at Microsoft real quick, because Microsoft has this, let me pull up the hourly time frame, because Microsoft feels like it's going to continue falling off this cliff too. Yeah, for the puts, I think you could still get another pump to the upside, right? So you just have to leave it in discretion right there. Ah, damn it, man! You hold on. No, you have me curious. Okay, so wait for match cut. Wait for entry. Wait in 21 minutes. Okay. Wait in 21 minutes. 21 minutes and 44 seconds and counting. Wait for the closure beneath 448.49. So if you get a closure beneath 448.49, it's a bear play. And the thing is that this has already shifted momentum towards the downside like crazy. Hourly time frame RSI isn't a gravitational zone. Okay, so what I'm trying to say here is that wait for this thing to close below 448.56 for a bear play. It's not going to be immediate entry. Wait for it, because it may come right back up to around this target. It may even do like a 449.57 potential. Okay, so that can screw things over. Cryptic, what say you, my brother? So daily ATR, Arca can't really fight it. Damn it. What the hell is the daily ATR on this thing? Let me take a look. Are you reading a 527 read on this? Actually, on a 6 period, I have a 571. Let me look at the 14 actually. 14 458. That's way yeah, so I guess if you it's way beyond anything. Let me see a 3-day look back. Even in a 3-day, even in a 3-day is way past it. It is average though, brother, and this is continuing. Wow, look at that. It's at support right now though. This is support right down here. 447.25 could be 447.25 to around 445.34 could damn. This is a lot. This is a lot. You have this 4-hour candle here is damn. This 4-hour candle has 835,000 in volume. The prior candle 400. Prior one 445,000. Prior one to that 800,000. Prior one to that 900,000. So yeah, there is a lot of pressure happening here. This has a probability for a bounce somewhere. So yeah, if you can, I'm gonna give you 2 targets, right? There is a possibility to where you can find a potential put entry at around 451.64 to about 453.60, right? So wait for that reversal here. It needs to breathe. It needs to breathe. It's way overextended, and yeah, something similar to this, and then a continuation, right? Oh, Machka, that's very nice of you. Thank you so much. Yeah, hold off on this, okay? If this thing, I'm gonna give you one more target because I'm not sure that it can do it, but if it could, this would be your absolute zone here for mega entry, right? That would be to the daily gap. 461.40 to 460.49. I know it's a big difference. I get it. But there are 3 zones, okay? But use your discretion here, okay? The first range. Here's you know what? I'm gonna just I'm gonna put the targets here for you so that you can just take a screenshot. Let me see. Okay, so, and make sure to mind your risk parameters, right? So these would be potential areas of take profit, right? These are very aggressive. So if you're in the money, do not be afraid to pull, right? But this is potentially what can happen. And the higher probability being the 428.39, but still, it's just know that I'm talking about a 20 point drop here. This could be a 3 to 4 day play. Okay, but very, very, very careful. This is super aggressive. Okay, and let me jot down these targets here for you too. Right, this is these are just discretionary potentials of retracement, right? But price can retrace here, and I think that it would completely stop its retracement at this if it reaches this gap. It's just that's too strong. Yeah. I mean, this was the dude. We didn't play it because of the Jolt's job surprise. It was really indecisive. But yeah, you and I, we went on live late at night and we spoke about Netflix falling off a freaking cliff, and it did. You and I were already way ahead of this. And 456.59 or 4. Okay, so here they are. Matchka, take a screenshot of this stuff. Okay, actually, everyone, take a screenshot of this. This is the potential play. But if you are going to play puts on this, get the hell out of the markets before Wednesday. Do not have exposure into Wednesday with options. Dude, Cryptic, I know. I actually have some questions for you, bro, on DAS. Because I played a pretty big downside on the SPY. I'm not even sure what it did. So I want to so I want to make sure that I can talk to you about it and show you my play. I played opening range on SPY. And the strategy was clean. I got a, it was a massive win, but I just don't know if it was a massive win because I have no idea where it went. So, but either way, bro, we'll talk. And we are, yeah, man. And we absolutely are. We're going to bank out like massive. And we'll bring the team too. Bro, remember that meme that you showed me with what was it? What was that meme? Will Ferrell in Dodgeball. Was it Dodgeball? Right, where he's like panicking, all the buttons. It wasn't that bad at all. It wasn't. I promise. I wasn't. But I just, I want to talk to you about it and see if I'm playing it okay, dude. Because that was for a quick moment there. That was me. I was like, wait, what the hell? Like, what am I pressing again? I'm like, oh my goodness, man. I need my damn hotkeys, bro. I'm talking about the Stream Deck. Even if I have to program, like, buy 5 puts. I don't want to have to type it in manually, dude. Yeah, Matchka, I did this whole thing for you. Okay, so that's why I'm saying take a screenshot of this because this is definitely like what I would play, right? I would play this myself. You have the potential entries, right? And then you have the potential exit. If you know what, I can give you there is a fair value gap here where you can take partial out. Okay, so this, if it were me, I would definitely exit the markets. Let me give you this range here. This is a very strong range to consider, like 50% out or more. And I'm gonna give you the focus. So 443.63 focus zone here. Okay. And let me, sorry you guys, let me just make an adjustment here. Just take another screenshot of this, right? Where the hell is it? This thing. No, the other label, sorry. And I will use the other one for whatever. So that plus this. And then this right here. So this could be, I'm going to put it as a green color so that you know that it is, that you have multiple zones of exits, right? So let's just color this one red. So this is what I meant by creating and they're going to be colored red just so that you know that this would be like short entry or however you want to observe it. It's just know that it would be short or long put or whatever you know. And then the other ones would be take profit, right? Like this one here, we could just green that with a black tint instead, right? Because you're gonna blind yourself over here. Stop blinding yourself. Don't do it. All right. I'm trying to be as clean as I can be so that, there's no confusion here. And also, I love you guys so much. So this is the reason why I'm doing it. And also because you're not going to have me forever here. So might as well just do it the right way. All right. So this is completely the play, team. And I got to tell you, hotkeys equals hot buttons. Yeah, I know. That's what I was telling you. If I can set up some hot buttons that have like automatically buy like 5 puts or something. And then like 10 puts. And then I want those hot buttons to also be on my stream deck. But yeah, my mouse can do it. I can point the mouse at a button. So yeah, team, take a screenshot of that. I will say that this is the first time that I've actually put together a play like this live. Okay, so this is a live analysis with. And guys, I swear on everything that if you took a screenshot of this, delete it, right? Because now there's one more thing that we have to add. If you start closing any candles here above, this is critical, okay? If you close any candles above, like hourly candle, right? Or 4-hour candle above 464.71, this is your stop parameter, at least in my experience, right? So it's usually for options, it's just unfortunate, but you need kind of a wide stop. So one more thing, right? This is now, I promise that's it. Okay. I promise that's it. Cyber Sultan, my bro, thank you so much for that dono. 40% SPY puts, bag and out. Thanks, Arca. Learning from you to control my greed and take profits. 10 to 60%. That is awesome, my brother. Using the LRC. Very cool. Countdown till Arca leaves 15 days and 5 hours and 30 seconds. And counting. So this is what I'm planning. Like what I'm putting here is what I'm planning for the private trading group that would be, Cryptic and I are planning for later. Right, so this would be plays and then trade it next to us. Like you sit there with us and let's go. Right, so and also we have to shill this one more time, right? If you need to know how to do this here, how to put together some plays, then do not forget to get in touch with me for the ArcMasters trading course. My goodness, another shill, right? As this will be the very last one I will ever do, team. This is going to be track 4 And that is it. Okay, it's been 30 to 40 students per shot, and the week 3 just started. Track 3 just started 3 weeks ago. Okay, so we had a bleed of people. There is still another 30 seats available, but about 18 or 19 of them are available now from those 30. Get in touch with me, ArcMastersCourse at Gmail, because I will never do this again. Okay, and that's it. That's gonna do it, team. But I really have to tell you that I have to get back into trading. This is my career. You know that this is what I do. It's just I work as a stock trader, and I'm lucky enough to have some people that also stock trade like for a living, like Cryptic. Keith, what's up, man? Hey, my brother, you thinking we get a bounce off of that 45 cents in GTII? Keith, I actually went over a very detailed, super thread of analysis that was like 15 minutes long. I think that GTII is not done with its downside, and I actually think that it could face the 4308 to 4550 bottom because of one silly little formation. And that would be an 8-hour right in here. Let me see if I can pull it up in the 8-hour time frame. I'll show you this, brother. Check this out. 6 minutes and 48 seconds to go. Okay, to close this massive bearish engulfing here. 8-hour bearish engulfing. So my master students know that I give high validity, or I start giving a lot of credibility and I think that there's a high strike rate actually starting at the 8-hour time frame for formations. Okay, so this is an 8-hour time frame. It is an 8-hour time. It could also be. Holy crap! It is. This is a bearish buy formation. It's a shooting star paired with bearish engulfing, right? So, and here's the thing: shooting stars. You know what? I have to actually add some things to my master students because we just went over formations last week. This is going to be, if I have my master students in here, take notes of this, please. Go ahead and make adjustments to your formations analysis from last week's thread, right? So this, inverted hammer, it looks like, right? But it's not, because we actually technically closed below it and then we moved up. So this creates a shooting star. This shooting star needs a red candle after it to validate its downside. So in 5 minutes and 30 seconds, it's about to get that validation for a continuation to the downside. And I will say that it's going to get it paired with a bearish engulfing, right? So that's a bearish buy formation, right? So please go ahead and adjust your notes. If I do have all graduates of the Arc course will get a chance to trade with Avid. Let's go. We're going to volunteer him. And he's going to be like, bro, what? And top 1% will trade with Lou. You think dude, how awesome would that actually be though? I would totally take it. No joke. I would totally take it. I don't know that I would execute with Lou, but I would just be there with him. And then take pictures with the boy. All right. So 4 minutes and 39 seconds. Actually, just out of curiosity, I just really want to see what the hell is going to happen there. Another thing that you must know, team, 4 minutes and 30 seconds to lunchtime NYSE, right? So you don't want to be exposed. You don't want to stay cash during lunch. Okay. Nobody trades lunch. Don't do that. Okay. All right. Don't do that. Short sucks. Bearish buy formation, meaning it's not a single formation, not a tri or quad formation, but a buy formation, being two. Right, so you have the pair of a shooting star. That's a bearish candle after an upside, right? You get this short-term upside. You print this signals exhaustion for the bulls. This already shows a downside probability. It needs a red candle to close beneath its range low, right? So this range low here, this obviously is way below it, right? So it broke that bar low. So this candle would be the validator for a continuation to the downside to the shooting star. Now, when you pair both of the candles together, you have a bearish engulfing, where the red candle engulfs the prior green one. right? So that's already another bearish formation. So that means that you have a bearish buy formation together. And it's something that no one has really talked about, okay? That's my, I'm gonna just, for now, I'm just gonna call it as my thing, right? It's just a strategy that I built a long ass time ago, and I haven't really heard anyone talk about it, but it's the pairing of bearish formations in one iteration, right? So this is two bearish formations in one shot. So that's, I hope I was able to distinguish that, and that means that downside is probable, and that's why I'm saying that this is not done. 45.50 to 43.08 is now my next target. And dude, he would be so funny, Cryptic. He would be ridiculous. That guy is crazy, bro. I think he got in trouble with so many people because he was always outing somebody, like, to come to his place and stuff. Like, dude, what? Oh my goodness. Arca is gonna DoorDash everyone. Imagine, dude, I just show up to someone's door and I'll be like, hey, what's up? I'm Arca. And they're gonna be like, get the hell out of here. You don't know nothing. No, I don't think anyone would believe it. Damn it, Kitty's right. I wouldn't doubt it because it is kind of susceptible, or it's, you know, it technically runs in sympathy to the broader markets. What I will say is that, you know, Microsoft is sort of recovering a little bit, right? But I'm curious over this. Look, 1 minute and 40 seconds left to close this. I really want to know what the hell's going to happen here. Michael saying, let me get a chalupa. Bro, I remember eating those in high school. So here we go. 1 minute and 28 seconds left to close GTII. And 1 minute and 20 seconds left for 1 minute and 20 seconds left for you to subscribe to the ArcMastersCourse. Don't even let me approach that, man. I just shield you again, okay? Where is it? Now we lost our damn position over here because you messing around. All right, so here we go. 1 minute and 4 seconds left, 2 seconds and counting. Bearish buy formation. Let's see what happens with this, right? There could be a recovery to the upside for a very short amount of time, actually. And I don't mean to say short as in, you know what I mean, right? So let me, yeah, there could be an upside here to get a resistance validation at around 49.02 before a continuation, but it doesn't have to happen, right? This is like clearly a dead cat bounce here. So, or not clearly, I'm just saying that it could be one. So let's speculate on that bottom side target. Okay, so if we were to take a trend line, you know, from the silly bottom of that 50, right, that we just keep on touching, don't you touch it, right? The downside target here, check it out, 44.58, and I'm talking about, and team, I'm gonna highlight my targets that I just gave you, okay? 43.08. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Right there, 43.08 to 45.50, and I will show you what that does for us, okay? Right. Oh my goodness. 49 is fine, damn it. That gives us now a focus. So this bottom side, 44.62, that is your focus zone. There could be a bounce from there. I'm just saying, right? So usually I tend to create a range of support and focus the target, right? Another thing that does not exist in trading is just, that's something that I'm just ridiculous, right? And I created that because I'm ridiculous, right? So there's that, okay? So, and this would be the focus zone right over here, right? And then this is the bottom, the 43.08 target that we're talking about. This is maximum demand here, okay? Maximum demand and very dangerous. It just closed. All right, so here's that little upside that I'm talking about, right? We just closed at 47.61, and we're getting that little bit of an upside. I was talking about a resistance level. It's already at 48, right? 49.03 could be that validation for resistance. Right, so very curious that we're already kind of gapping up here. Let's see. Yes, this is the Netflix chart. Here you go, brother. Take a quick little screenshot. I'm very curious over what the hell GTII is going to do. I'm sorry that I'm spending a little more time there. I really want to see it. Netflix inverse head and shoulders on the 1 minute looks very temporary, and it also shows on Microsoft too. Not the inverse. I'm just saying that a quick little recovery, but overall the trend could still be favoring a downside. So Matchka, here we're coming back up to those targets, right? So keep an eye. You're approaching one of the bounds, okay? So just don't panic, and try not to just enter wherever, right? Because there is a chance here that this thing could start up. Only because you're in this range does not mean that you got to get in, right? You can wait for it to pass it, right? So if it passes it and it just never gets to this target here and it comes back down over here, then maybe then, right? But you know that this is still within the play. This is still within the plan. Okay, so sorry. Let me let's see. Meta is on the move to. Meta is moving, like upward or downward. Where the heck is it going? Sorry, team. Let me see what's up. Cryptic saying it's Sebast. Dude, we already knew that it was going up though. Dude. The CYTO. Joe H is long this too, man. Matchka, I got you. Not a problem. Not a problem. Thank you as well. I really appreciate you. So let's see. That is really, really bad news for GTII investors. Yes, Danielle, I gotta tell you, that's you now that you see right in the ArcMastersCourse, now that you see the implications, guys. I'm gonna tell you something, right? Because I think that I'm gonna create one free stream of the ArcMasters trading course, and that's gonna be the formations week, right? So in formations, I display at around $4.92 GTII, right up in here, why I suggested that there would be a drop to $1. And why I started getting accused of being Kramer himself. So and I explained it, and the reactions I got in the ArcMastersCourse, they were like, wow. And I'm like, yes, it was not because I was a Kramer. It was definitely not because, I own Virtue or Citadel or I'm Ken Griffin, right? It's not because of that. It's really because of this reason here, right? So people just died when I said that, right? So, dude, did you get really? I know you would, bro. You would get out that day. I was the biggest shill you ever met when I said this. I was like, guys, I get it. $9, super cool. It's not at $9 anymore. It's at $4.90. Okay, this thing is probably gonna drop to $1. And I just put it out, and then you have no idea the hatred I got. And I only had like 100 followers. My goodness, man. But that also made a bunch of people follow me, and I think they just did it so that they can see what downside I'm calling and hate me all the way. I had no idea what GTII was doing fundamentally. I had no idea about nothing, right? And I had no idea that they were prepping the CRTD merger to fight against the shorts. None of that like I even knew, right? So I was just a statistical back test, and that was it, man. No, Keith, it's not. That's not random, Keith. Just hold on, buddy. Hold on. I explained why that could be. Okay, it's based around. Here, I'll just give you a quick little rundown. He's not shilling. It's not a shill. Okay. There's a reason for that. So let me explain to you why. I'll just repeat it because I love you, buddy. Okay, so this multi-year, this is the start of February 2021 was this chop zone here, right? Including the top side of the $9 target that we got. So, when you make this parabolic upside and you start creating your lows, at a certain point, there's going to be the final low or the floor before the asset just never turns back, to face that support again. But we are approaching that support again. And this support is not just any support. This is called an invalidation zone. Okay, so the invalidation zone here is very, very dangerous. Because yeah. So in words, yes, it could be a strong possibility, right? So check this out, brother. If we break, and I promise you, this is really sensitive because at this point, you have short sellers waiting for it. They're waiting for it like they were sharks in the water, okay? I'm talking to you as a short seller now. I am not talking to you as a long bias trader because I am both. Remember, I can play the short and I can play the long. So if it were me, I'm waiting for a minimum 1 hour closure beneath 43.08 to short this to 29 cents. Okay, that's gonna be my take profit, but that's gonna be the breakdown play. So that's gonna be one set of bears. The bears that are called the breakdown bears, they're the ones that are gonna trade the break from 43.08 to 29 and cover. So that cover position is gonna allow the more conservative bears to enter the market at the test of resistance from the break of support. So that's going to be 48.03 to 45.50 validation of resistance. You're going to get the new conservative bear players to play the range then. Okay, so then when you get this complete break of market structure, it wicks down here to 29. That creates a complete break. Let me show you something, by the way, okay? Check this out. Look at it like this, okay? If we start breaking down here, this thing could easily fall into that range, 25 cents to 29, okay? That is a regression test. It's already in the books, okay? So let me block this thing out again. So you get the conservative bears to enter between that 45.50 and 43.08. Then because you already tested that 29, that's already breaking the ice on that 29 support. This is not a strong enough support. Very weak. From this point, that 29 will easily break like butter. The next target that we're going to get here, conservative bears are going to cover position at 2015. 2015 break is going to test the 29 cent resistance. That 20 cent resistance would then introduce a new set of bears. Those are the swing bears. Okay, the swing bears are going to hold this for multiple days. This is the confirmation for a multiple day trade towards the downside. 29 cent entry, and that will lead to a first take profit target of 1502. And I'm talking about these ranges here. You see this here, and this right here being the 29, and this right here being the 19. Okay, so these areas here are your critical breakdown zones. So the swing bears would hold to take profit, potentially 30% to 50% cover, get a short little upside run to 19 or 20 cents, then take this down to where do you think? That is an 8 hour. Let me pull up the daily now, okay? And I'm going to show you something just absolutely terrible here, okay? This is the smallest gap in the world. I'm going to zoom into that. And that is where price action can bounce for a parabolic high. Let me zoom in. We have to look at things like this always, okay, brother? Right here. This, and I could, it's so small that I can't even really like latch myself into it, right? So right here and right there. What is the range? 995 to 967. This is just a zigzag. These would be what you would call ladder attacks. So that's what I'm saying. So the thing here, Keith, now here is where the good news is kind of attached, right? The thing here is that like in last night's video, since you saw it, I'm happy that you did watch it. The bulls are in favor. At 43.08 to 45.50 marks the biggest demand that the last 3 years has. But the bulls have the edge here. Why? Because volatility in multiple time frames is completely contracted, if not exiting contraction into expansion, paired with way oversold stochastic momentum. That gives the edge to the bulls. And that's why last night's video, or the night before, I put out the video saying that extraordinary targets can be hit from these targets here, because the biggest demand zone in 3 years is about to get hit, and also because of this massive contraction. Mathematically speaking, when we contract for this long, the longer we contract for, the bigger the move. And that's how I was able to give the last time. I said that it would drop to 47 cents. It dropped down to 45.50. But that setup was made for a 3,000% move to the upside, of which we got 550 of that. Okay, so know for a fact that this is a very powerful zone that you're sitting in, and it also has a lot of backing for bulls, but it's very dangerous. I say this often. I often say that you usually find the best entries at invalidation, but those invalidation entries are very dangerous. Okay, team. So I'm being honest. I just want to share with you the bad news and how it's also good news for this. Okay, this is just the most massive distribution here, right? And I need you to notice your volume profile. Notice this. This is another signal that the bears are losing strength as it continues to the downside. Losing strength is not the same as lost strength, right? Because at the break of that 43.08, you're going to get a spike of red volume here. And that's probably going to start increasing in bear volume as this drops. If it drops beneath 43.08, which you already know my take on that. So I'm favoring the bulls. I'm favoring the bulls in this case. I think they have the edge over the bears. And it could be the biggest bear trap ever. Like literally ever. This thing could explode in either way. But just know for a fact that 10 cents is super possible, starting at 29. Okay, guys. So take that from someone who trades the downside. Okay, but the fact is that I will never short assets like that are. I will never short an asset that's beneath $5. I won't. That's not my play. That's not how I short. That's not how I do it. Right? It's too volatile. It's too dangerous. Too unpredictable. Too a bunch of twos. Right? So don't worry about me putting together a huge bear play on this. No. Right? So I just shared it here with you guys because first of all, Keith is my man, and I wanted to share with him that Cryptic, which is somebody I highly regard, right? And he's a great trader, right? So he doesn't have a bias. We just follow trend wherever it goes. The capital markets allow us this opportunity to trade short, to trade long. We can take advantage of that, and we are ambidextrous traders. Bob, thank you so much, my brother. I really appreciate you. So, Keith, thanks so much for the priceless analysis. Appreciate you so much. Keith, you know I got you, my dude. You know I got you. But I don't want you to look at Cryptic as like a bad person for saying what he's saying. It has reason, right? It's just that it's like I just don't want to see retail lose in this, right? Because damn. But remember, my favor here is I'm favoring the bulls because of a slight advantage, because of that stochastic momentum being completely oversold. Right, so that's probabilities based, man, and that's really what it is. And I'm still waiting for the 5-day setup. I'm keeping an eye on this, and I have alerts set. So we shall see. So Jeff M saying, you're the man, appreciate the non-biased approach. My brother, I appreciate your words, and I promise I mean well, right? I really do mean well. I just want retail to be aware of how these things can play and how they can be set to play against you as well. But in a weird way, there's also a potential bear trap here. So we shall, I guess we shall see, right? Ian Sarker saying, Arca, I'm sitting on the edge of my seat listening to this. Holy cow, dude! I can't wait for you to jump into week 4 or 5 of the following weeks of the Masters course, man. I can already see you, man. You're gonna love what I have to share. So, Zenon, SPY's going up. Alfredo, no way. Don't you tell me that and actually not being true, my bro. What is PayPal doing? Let's take a look at PayPal real quick, team. PYPL. Wow. Daily breakup side of the regression. 3 hours, 43 minutes to close a bullish engulfing. This is looking pretty good. Danielle Spears saying, Arca, you are so amazing. You know what? Anyone, I have to tell you, Danielle, that anyone can do this, right? It's just remember week one. Week one of the ArcMastersCourse, remember that, okay? Just, if I know there was no trading information there. It was just the spiel, right? But that's the secret. I started with the end. I started the ArcMastersCourse with the end. Okay, so that's the secret. That's the sauce right there. Not everyone agrees with that, but a majority do. Okay, so know for a fact that that's your edge. Oh, you know, Cryptic, you can't do anything wrong in my book. All good. Thanks, Keith. I appreciate you, my brother. Yeah, and pretend, Danielle, pretend that it's actually live, right? That we were speaking live again. It is. I promise that's the secret sauce behind it all. Yeah, and honestly, you know, that's why traders like Joe H in here and Cryptic, they often don't get along with people, is because it's just the you know, the brutal truth sometimes, you know, that sucks. So meaning that they trigger people with a bias, right? Because obviously you're holding position long, so that means that you're betting long. But when you're facing a trader who does not care the upside or the downside, meaning you'll trade either way, and you get the perspective from a trader like that really, you know, that presents some offense, right? And I know, I get it, team, I do. I want to display something to you here with PayPal, though. Okay, I need to disclose this because there is presently sort of a bearish formation here too. Okay, so this is an ascending channel, right? And you have 3 tests on the golden rule of 3. You don't have a 4th test. That's a fake out, right? And honestly, you are probably going to start topping out soon. Careful. Be very careful. Super careful here. But if it does break out, actually, you know what? No. There's still, I'm sorry, I changed the time frame. Oh, actually, still, yes. I'm sorry, there's still 3 tests. So if you get a test number 4, that would be the first indication of invalidation from a bearish formation. If you do get the rare breakout, take a trend line from the top side of the channel to the very bottom side and apply it to that breakout potential, right? So let's just say that it were to break out tomorrow somewhere. This would introduce a target of about 6608. Now, 6608 is curious because that's the bottom side of this low range here. That's the lows of June 2023. Apologies. So let's go ahead and make that a range here. But this is setting up a pretty nice play. Let's. But I would not be the breakout trader in this play. I would honestly be the. Don't play. I would play the range trader on this, and it would just be the wait for the break, wait for the retracement, right, to validate support, which is literally going to be around 61.41. Get long the market, and then take profit 61 to 6608. If we do get the breakout, right? Remember, your test number 4 of any bearish formation is essentially the first indications of an invalidation of a short play. Okay, now this is clean, right? Touching the very bottom side of this area here. So yeah, very, very nice. Let's see. So all right, I see. Hold on. Yeah, this already played a very traditional play too, and it was just so blatantly obvious too. If we were trading this, we would have already banked out on it. So this is an ABCD strategy to its perfection. And D for take profit. Notice how A, B, C, and D have equal tests of the resistance and support range bottoms, right? And notice how after D, you don't. That marks off the completion of the play. This is a traditional and one of the oldest plays out in the book, and it's still valid. So, let me go back up here. Am I saying that? Arca, you're waiting for your food? Bro, what am I bringing you? Let's get it. I'm down. I'll pick up some food on the way. Let's go. Sorry. So, Africa Gorilla saying, Arca, are you saying that Cryptic is a meanie? Guys, I'm going to be door dashing soon enough, okay? So, Mr. BN Pro, what's up, man? Mr. Bin Pro? Is that how you say it? Honesty is what makes you who you are, and that's sexy. Dude, I keep hearing, not the sexy part. I keep hearing that, and I'm just going to underline not the sexy part, right? I keep hearing that people return to me because I'm brutally honest, but I'm not brutal. I just don't want to see, man, it's just, I was there, man. I was on the other side of the barricades, man. Just getting slammed up against people. Like, I just don't want to be that. I don't want you to be that either. Right? So, I hope Mr. Ben Pro is Jennifer in disguise. I don't think it is, dude. Oh my, Daryl, is that serious? ALT is still continuing to the upside? No way. Okay, CYTO continuing on the play that we suggested. All good. What the hell are you talking about, man? And why is that? Oh my God. It passed all of our upside targets. Get the hell out of here. Oh, that's why. Dude. Okay, but to be fair, it's at resistance right now. 743 is resistance, but this thing went to 748. Nice. That was not bad, man. 748 is a clean move. And that's already indicating that it wants to maybe touch 829, but don't, dude. This, what the hell? Why did it do this from $2 to $7.26 over the span of like just a week or something? Wow. Aiden Davis, you already know. You got to be busy out there, man. You got to make sure that school is first. Okay, education is your priority. I'm always here for you, man. And I will say this, check this out. 25 minutes ago, we got a closure of a massive bullish engulfing. And this is the continuation candle. So guys, yeah, there could be a continuation to 829 here. So be careful. All right, dude, yeah, school is, I mean, I agree with you, Cryptic. But he's 19 years old, and also his parents have him in school, so I need him to go. I took him under my wing, and I have to be right by his parents and right by him all together. Dude, you said I made my masters and I traded with a YouTuber. Dude, it's like, who the hell is that guy? This guy calls himself. He's so ominous and mysterious and ridiculous. His name is Arca. Dude. Hey, man, it takes somebody with their damn masters to say that, though, right? So at least you can back it, bro. Oh my goodness, man. No, but dude, of course not. Lauren, I agree with you, dude. Of course not. It's not useless, dude. It's never useless. It's just like he, Cryptic is well established. He's a freaking whale. He's got mad money. He's got his degrees. He's done his due diligence, is what he's saying, and he's yet trading with me. So damn. You know what I'm saying? And also, it just gives you a pretty nice piece of paper in case the stock market just stops working one day. We actually got to get some manual jobs. He's got a nice piece of paper there. So, dude. Double X saying, Aiden, get that degree for your mom. Absolutely, man. I will encourage Double X. I will encourage Aiden to. In fact, I put on a rule on him, just so you guys know, right? Aiden is my dude, right? I'm gonna make sure that he's okay, that he's taken care of. So he's a young buck, and he's got a lot of promise. Very intelligent dude. So I'm going to do right by his parents, and we're going to treat this like the sport that he has for high school, right? For example, he's in college right now. He's He's in college. He's cool. But what I mean is, like, in high school, you know, you have to have good grades to continue onto your sport. Like, if you want to go into football, you gotta maintain at least a C+ average or something, right? Depending on the school that you're in. So that is my my prerequisite or condition for Aiden to continue with me is that he continues and does good in school. Because this is absolutely a privilege. Knowing this art is it's freedom, man. So yeah. So let me see. Oh yeah, Lauren, I totally believe you, buddy. So Cryptic saying, why you Cryptic is asking you, why are you not a doctor yet, bro? How you're messing up. Double X is saying, but my mom felt like she did her job. My brother, that's awesome. I did that many years ago, Aiden, and never used it. So yeah. See, that's exactly what Double X said. It's just exactly what Cryptic did too, right? Cryptic has his MBA, and he like he said, he's trading with me, right? So it's all good. So this is Arca to Aiden. Watch that link. I'm curious to see what that is. Hold on. Okay, so this is Arca to Aiden, okay? This is what Cryptic just put up. Hold on. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. Let me go ahead and mute this. Am I gonna get copyright claim for this? Maybe. I don't know. But it's a 5-second clip. So screw them. All right, so this is Arca to Aiden. Here we go, team.
You doctor yet? No, Dad. I'm 12.
You can't hear it? We're gonna bump the volume a little bit, okay? I think this is about as loud as I can get. And also, let me add, I guess I can add a little bit of a filter here. I'm going to add a compressor and expand it just a bit. Let me add some output gain to this. Okay, here we go. So now I'm going to close it. And I'm going to watch the playback. Just be careful. Here we go.
You doctor yet? No, Dad. I'm 12. Talk to me when you doctor.
Boy. Ah, dude, that is terrible. Oh my goodness. No, Dad, I'm 12. Ah, dude, I just screwed Aiden. Oh my goodness. So Aiden is saying, I want to try, my brother. I also compete like every other weekend. So I know, man. I know. Dude, you remember, man, my daughter's 19 too. So I just, I hear it. I hear it in my sister, man. She's 22, you know, so I hear it from everywhere. Oh man, remember my story, you guys. Remember that, right? I was in the process of completing my second year in college, and then my dad came with, "You're done. Come to work." 19 years old. Turning 20, going on 20, right? So just yeah, I know what it's like. Oh my goodness. Go Chiefs. What is up with you? I was accepted by the U of M Law School and then decided not to go. So young and dumb. Oh my goodness. So I will tell you one thing. In high school, I was an excellent musician, right? So Berkeley Music School. If you guys know, you know, Boston, right? So Berkeley Music School came down and Rep was there, and he spoke to me and he handed me the pamphlet and said, "Hey, you know, consider Berkeley Music School." And I was like, "What?" So then my music instructor a day later came up to me and said, "So, did you talk to anybody yesterday?" And I'm like, "What?" And I was like, What are you talking about? And he goes, "Well, a college." And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "You don't know what that was?" And I'm like, "What do you mean what that was?" And he goes, "That was a draft, man." And I'm like, "What do you mean a draft?" He goes, "That was a scout, man. He, you know, I sent them to you. And I'm like, what the hell? I told them I would consider it. Thanks, bro. And I left. Oh, man. So, yeah, definitely didn't go. I definitely didn't go to Berkeley Music School because my parents said that's not a career, right? So my dad said, stop school. You're coming to work with me, right? So that was the, and I gotta tell you, man, what I learned with my dad, I would never learn in school, but it was very cool. Oh my goodness. So Lauren, I was going to be a doctor. Then they told me I had to go 8 more years of school. I said, forget that. You got to major in biology 7 more times, right? You manage a $3 million account, but it's not yours. Dude, that's tough, man. Oh man, I believe it, man. I believe it. And it's a huge responsibility. Damon Wiggs, thanks for all the explanations and lessons. It's appreciated as always, Arca. Gotta go for today. Have a great day, all. Damon, I'm gonna catch you later, my dude. Be safe, be well. Adios. Guys, so we're still in the middle of lunch right now, right? Things are not really, yeah, of course, you know, it's always a little slow at this time. Spank me with what? Spanks me when I lose? Oh, dude. Katie, what'd you say? What? Katie Cat, are you serious? Did you just join? Are you for real? Off-grid Gorilla saying not yet, but getting close. Wait, hold on. Katie Cat, you just joined the military? Like for real, for real. Do not mess with me. There we go. Go Chiefs. I love how you're so patient with me, right? You're like, damn it, this guy just forgot again. Okay, so, oh, damn. Bro, don't get mad at me because I missed it by, what the hell? I can't believe it didn't reach my target. High of 1460. How dare this thing? Oh, dude. I mean, to be honest, like this target was, you know, it was set down here. Arca sucks. Lauren Wood, never ask that question again. You don't want to know who Theo is. Yeah, no, seriously. We don't talk about we don't bring Theo up in here. Yes, and it is true. The M's on M's on M's on the account is true. And wait, where's Wait, Katie Cat, you've been in the military for 20 years? The hell? Navy, 8 years active duty and still in the reserve since 2003. My specialty is underwater photography and graphic design. Dude, what? That's freaking awesome. Bro, wow. So where do I see it? Thanks if you already covered it. It might have. No. I didn't cover it. This was from days ago where I gave the targets and the entries. These were our entries here, man. Right, so finally met the entries, and then, you know, for the upside. I'm not sure if there were entries or the exits, or I don't know. But the fact is that it's playing the geometrics pretty nicely. So let's find out. Let's find out because I still have some upper bound targets that it could reach, right? But I didn't put them down because it's ridiculous. First of all, the freaking move made. I mean, the move made here was the better part of around 70%. You know, I'm not going to be talking about no targets up here, right? So let's see. So from here, let me open up momentum. Okay, so it's 12. Man, the capitalization is increasing on this. 176 million with a tiny 5.6 million float. At least it's got a good cap. Let's see. Oh my God. Katie Cat saying thanks all. My husband is active duty Navy right now. Katie Cat, that is amazing. I had no idea that you were though. Bro, that is incredible. So your husband is active now too. So both, did you guys meet? Also, Katie Cat, I know that the name is the name, but I've been broing you like crazy. So you are female? Oh my goodness. I am terrible. I assume the worst. Lauren saying, see ya, Arca, gotta go get something for my... What the hell, dude? Bro, what? So, Katie Cat, please disclose to me the truth, because I honestly thought that you just had that name to for your daughter or something. And I just been like, bro this, bro that, check this out. This girl over there, watch her. Whoa, fine ass girl, right? I've been talking to you the worst way possible. So now you're telling me that you're a woman? What the heck is going on here? Arca, that's bad, bro. I know, man. So I had, look at Kitties Never Die. I had to ask Kitties too, because of Kitties. I was like, Kitties, are you a girl? He's like, no, bro, I'm a bro. So I'm like, oh, damn, okay. So Katie Cat has to be a guy too, because Kitties was a guy. So Katie Cat has to be a guy. So that was my logic when I'm thinking of 1 million tickers all at once. Kitties Never Die saying, yes, I'm a bro. Katie Cat saying, I'm a lady. Dude, what? Katie Cat, I love you so much. And also, please forgive my bros to you. It was Kitty Cat's fault. It was Kitty's fault. Cats come in gender pairs. Hey, man, I have a cat. His name is Gizmo with 2 Z's. And he is a pretty little lady. Okay? But he's my bro. And I love him. Like my little girl. Everyone did think that Lauren was a girl. And Off-Grid Gorilla called him Lorraine. Okay, so yes. Yes. Guys, I can't tell, okay? I mean, it's obvious in the name, Katie Cat, but I'm just being ridiculous here. No, dude, Lauren is definitely a dude with kids and he's married. Anyway, man, you're distracting me from Go Chiefs, okay? So, Katie Cat, do not take that as offensive, okay? I love you so much and I appreciate you. And I also apologize for broing the crap out of you. But also, you never decided to, correct me because I broed you so much. There are only 2 underwater photographers, females, in the Navy, and I'm one of them. No way. Guys, I'm going to take a screenshot of that. That is so amazing. Get the hell out of here. This is who I have the pleasure of trading with, right? That's so damn freaking cool. I've been bored my whole life. It works. I love it. Oh my goodness. That is so amazing. Katie Cat, you're going to have to come into the Discord and share your photography with us unless we don't have, I get it. We may not have security clearance to see your damn pictures, but I want to see them so bad. Because I bet you're a badass at what you do too. Go Chiefs, don't get mad at me. All right, so let's look at this. Immediate short-term time frame is really what we got to observe here. So, wow. Cryptic Trader just said, Katie can trade with us. Katie Cat, you're part of the team. You're going to be Lauren's spot. You're going to tell Lauren what not to do. So, Africa Gorilla saying, no, I'm waiting. A 454 entry. Oh, okay, gotcha. Katie Cat, you totally made it. Is there really only 2? Why is that? Is it because, are you telling me the Navy's sexist? So anyway, immediate short-term time frame, completely corrective here. Looks like we have an upside coming in, and it looks like we're finding support from the gravitational zone on the SMA 14. So good. Can we pair that with a moving average though? Yes, we can. EMA 55, looking pretty nice. And also we're recovering the SMA 10. So that's also, guys, hold on just a sec. The little lady's here. I need to say goodbye. Go Chiefs, don't get mad at me again. Just a moment. Damn it. Katie Cat, do you have any idea how humbled I am to have read that as I come back in from saying bye to the little lady? You just said yes, just Corey and myself. Not so the Navy's not sexist. It's just a school that's super difficult, right? So pull-ups, push-ups, swim, and run. You also run a 100-mile races for fun. You listen to my videos on your morning 10-mile training run like that. What? You understand how that sounds in my ears? I am so humbled by that, Katie Cat, that you're a complete example for everyone. And the fact that you're just listening to me ramble and talk all this crap is just, I can't believe it. Right? You are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. And I love that you're a part of this community. And yeah, but I have, hats off to you. Aiden. That is so awesome, Katie Cat. I am honored. I am so honored. So honored. I'm going to stop. All right. So anyway, so back to Go Chiefs because he's going to kill me. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to dedicate myself to trading like I did diving and running. I'm so amped for the course. Katie Cat, oh my goodness. I had no idea the competitive edge that you're about to add to this. You're going to be good. You are going to be good because it does take a certain level of consistency and dedication, and you clearly have that. So I'm so honored and I'm so excited for you. And so guys, that's just to go further into the shilling right there, right? So take it from Katie Cat, right? She is part of the ArcMastersCourse for Track 4 students, okay, team. So if you would like to join her and more other people, amazing people that you really don't know who you're speaking to, right? It's incredible. So please consider sending me an email here and we'll get you enrolled. But that's 100% amazing. So Go Chiefs, real quick. This is what I wanted to tell you earlier. Earlier I said that we regained the SMA 10, and I guess the next thing would be to reclaim the inside of the 50-day simple moving average on a 30 period, right? So that's currently happening. Not only that, is that I think in a 15-minute time frame, we are potentially building arguably a bull pennant, right? So, just to kind of match a little bit of the formation analysis here. Something like this and like this. So we are approaching breakout, and that would be, we're just at about that 75% to the apex here, maybe 80%, right around there. So that's very cool. And Katie Cat, Gal is a whole other amazing person too. She's not in the U.S. and I don't even know what time it is where she is right now. But Gal is an amazing human being, and she is absolutely someone that I will always endorse. Right, so a very big fan of her. So just so you know, right, I hold high regard to Gal. She's amazing. So anyway, let me go ahead and just say here that we are potentially, it's 7:48 p.m. Wow. Very cool. It's about to be 10. Yeah, it's 9:48 a.m. here in Pacific time, California, Los Angeles. I think the EMA 55 could be a nice area for a bounce. Okay, I know that we're in the gravitational zone here. We could face a little bit of a pullback before a continuation onward, but it's not really feeling like that because I think the pullback already kind of happened. And now we're starting to get upside pivots on literally all of the on all of the shorter time frames. Everything is starting to suggest upside. So let's gather some upside targets based on this 15-minute thesis, right? So something tells me that the SMA 50 on a 15-minute may get that first target, and that would be, remember, right? Your pennants are part of the triangle family, and they have three targets to observe, right? First of all, the breakout target, that would be one of them, right? So that's suggesting, potential. As price action moves up, the moving average will also kind of manipulate too, right? So, Zen, and I'll try to take a look. Hold on, buddy, just a quick sec. And then the center of the triangle, but yeah, I'm curious too about the SPY. The center of the triangle being the second potential, and that would lead to a topside target of 1275, and then the back of the triangle, that would give us the third price objective, right? So let's go ahead and just kind of put it there and suggest, it's suggesting 1313, right? And that's very curious because it is near the invalidation zones of these the prior day lows. So I'm so curious as to how this just dropped so hard, right? But it's okay. It feels like it's gonna recover here. I will say that SMA 50 is critically important. Okay, so, and I know the reason why you're asking me to. I know this capitulated, and is it like, what is it gonna do, right? So in this example here, the bi-hourly time frame has resistance of the SMA 14 up here, but notice how it's so close to the gravitational zone. That's important to understand, right? So this is also in the gravitational zone here, the RSI signal, right? That means that we can get the RSI signal beyond that gravitational zone, push upwards, and that'll manipulate the SMA 14 on the bi-hourly upward, and it's going to introduce the touch right when it's inside of the gravitational zone of the bull strength percentile. That is likely to succeed it, right? So now let me jump into the 4-hour time frame. Yeah, it's corrective. We definitely have an upside pivot here on momentum, and ADX with the DMI plus being the bulls on top. That's great, 42%. That's massive. Now let me take a look at stochastics on a 4-hour. Let's finesse this. The look back read. So the D%, we're going to put it at a 1 day look back with a smoothing factor of 1. And yeah, it's already corrective. We're already showing an upside potential in the earliest read of stochastic momentum. And as soon as the 4-hour time frame has that upside, because we're at critical expansion, that's max volatility right now. As soon as we get this correction with the 4-hour, that's right when you're going to start getting some pumps to the upside. It's almost there, and it just kinked a little bit. So yeah, and another very curious thing to kind of just point out here, and not really pertinent to whatever's happening right now, but I guess it is in some way, shape, or form. But bearish engulfing here, man. This was a bearish engulfing candle formation, and it was completely ignored, right? So, I mean, we did get a little bit of a downside here, right? And then it completely recovered. And this was one huge bullish engulfing, right? So this green candle engulfed the prior little red one and definitely got an upside, right? So this opened up down here at 1203, 1204, right around there, and then made a top side of 1460. So this bullish engulfing did work. Now, upon getting this downside, right, the red candle opened up here just slightly above the closing of the prior candle. So green candles, they close on top. Red candles, they open on top. Okay, so in this case, the red candle opened up at 1348, which is above the closing value of, what is it? 1346 from the prior green. That already creates the potential for a bearish engulfing. So it definitely did. It closed the candle down here at 1189, and it did get a slight downside, right? So now it's recovering from that. It's important to know these things because if we're going to continue observing this ticker, then there has to be a way for us to identify more ways of upside. This was a bullish engulfing right here too. This candle opening at 1091 and this one closing at 1092. See? Slight little upside. Creates a bullish engulfing, huge upside. So back-to-back bullish engulfings with upside. And now we have one bearish engulfing and got kind of ignored. So that's that's very curious, and it's awesome for the ticker to kind of do that, right? It's just displaying that it's still kind of in bull strength. And it is, actually. Now that we're observing here the 4-hour, I just blindly said that out loud, but DBSI is reading 60% bull strength over the bears at 40, right? So not perfect, but it is still there. All right, so yeah, I think I'm going to lean towards the bulls here. And the first area of resistance, and we need to get over it with a 4-hour closure, would actually be between 1241 and 1260. So that could be an area for retracement, but not forever. I do think that it could just temporarily retrace there, come back and test either the current highs of 1221 or maybe the opening of this candle here at around 1234 before a continuation to the upside. It's looking good. So yeah, keep that in mind, Go Chiefs. I hope that I was able to help with that. Let me take a look at the SPY now. I am down. Let's see. Flame, what is good? Where is it, by the way? I'm going to look at the SPY right now, but I want to see where ASRE is. Oh, my goodness. It's at 33.55. Damn, it went up to 34.40, right? High of 33.40, sorry. Oh, good. Yeah, so the prior day printed a nice potential for a reversal. So if we can close this candle above, it's already above the prior opening, right? And it's very good that this day already beat the prior day high. So that's good. So now I guess the condition would be to try to close this candle here, the one that we're on right now, above the 34.40, and it would be highly ideal if we close above the 33.92 top. So, or 33 cent top, right? So if we close above 33 cents, even better. But know for a fact they're already breaking market structure because we got a break of the prior bar high today. So that's good. But yeah, so it's gonna chill there for a bit. Go Chiefs, you're very welcome, my brother. I hope sorry for the wait, man, but I hope it helped out. That's why I gave you an extra long analysis on that one. So yeah, very nice little test back here to the regression and break of the descending channel, right? So yeah, we got a nice little test of that yet again, and we shall see how this proceeds. And what the hell did COSM do? Okay, 104. FNGR, where are you at? 417. Okay. And Apple, where is Apple in the SPY, right? So the SPY is still actually facing some downside. Apple is currently at 192.72, experiencing downside as well. Let me get rid of this thing. Okay. Yeah, so the S&P 500 E-mini futures contract, they're showing massive weakness. Yeah. There's still more downside to go, although it's getting to a corrective point. I think the SPY could still reach 455.21. Damn, SOXS, nice plays over here. I think we're going to have to observe that. Wait a second. Hold on. 1 minute and 27 seconds left. Let me see the linear regression on this. Oh, dude. The SOXS potentially going to pop up even harder. This is a linear regression breakout play right now. Actually, this is this candle closes above 875 in 1 minute and 4 seconds. This technically belongs to the bulls. Bullish crossover, stochastic momentum about to cross into the bullish control zone, expanding volatility. Yeah, damn. This may continue to the upside here, team. And I think that there could be a small, very, very short-term time frame retracement to about 875. 40 seconds left to close. This could show a nice little play. Damn it, man. I wish I was playing this too. Oh, yeah, and Bob, that ever so slow drop that you're observing there, it's not the best for options. That sucks. Yeah, smoke him if you got him, right? Hit that like button, says Flame. Thank you so much. Appreciate that greatly. So here we go, 15 seconds left. Oh my goodness, 10 seconds left to close this. There could be a short-term pullback. Actually, it's close enough to consider a continuation all in all. 4 seconds left. 3 seconds. First resistance to look at here, 888. It's already showing strength to the upside. 888 to a resistance level of about 891 could be the first zone for take profit. The next zone here would be 894 to about 897. Wow. Puff Puff Pass says Mr. Bin Pro. Kitties never die. Me too, Ian. Let's see. Alfredo Hernandez, you were dead on PayPal, Arca. Glad I didn't enter, but looking for an entry. Oh, what did I say? I forgot what I said. Here he goes. Let's see if we're going to get that test. The test of the support could be 876. It just adjusted ever so slightly. That would be entry, right? 876 to the lower bound, I would say, of about 874. And it actually may be focused at around 875. Yeah, I think there could be a focus at 875 too. Here we go. 875. Talking about SOXS potential. Ooh, look at that. Nice rejection. It feels like the Bulls want to take over this team. Careful with this, okay? So we are literally betting the upside here on betting the downside with an upside move on semiconductors. John, good morning to you, my brother. Oh, I saw your, I'm so sorry that I didn't message earlier, right? So I did get your messages this morning. And I meant to reply. I was just, I was prepping for my trade. But yeah, so that was a potential entry right there, team. It got that 876 nicely. It actually dropped to 870. Yeah, 876. Nice. Okay, so so this is technically a bull play. Okay, and I do believe that it has the potential to rise up to the occasion here, right? So there is it does have some thrust to it. I like it. I do. Oh, there we go. Remember I was talking about the stochastic momentum about to enter the bullish control zone? It just did. Right, so it's looking okay. Not bad. So let's see. Yeah, Alfredo, I forgot what I said regarding PayPal. Hold on, I'm just really curious over... Oh, right. Guys, what is GTII doing? If you know what's going on, let me know what GTII is doing, because I know we were observing a potential drop to that 4308 to 4550. My goodness, man. So it has volatility here for this little tiny area. Come on, let's get it. Okay, there we go. 878 is nice. That's good. We're starting. Okay, 879. Let's go. 48 cents on GTII. Bob, thank you so much. I appreciate you, my brother. Yeah, so, I mean, like I said, right, I do believe that this is a bull play. And let me see these. Yeah, I think... Oh, man, the SOXS is approaching... something very curious. We're going to have to keep an eye on the SOXS team, and this is... Whoa. Yeah, there could be a very nice slide up here. The next pertinent resistance is located in the second take profit zone, and that's focused at 895. So what I'm going to do here is adjust the 894 bottom that I have. I'm going to adjust it to 895 because that is a critical level right here. Nice. There we go. The SOXS starting to play our play. Entry was 876. You're at 880 now. This would be that breaking moment, right? Slight pullbacks can happen here, but this is the break of the prior bar. As soon as you start breaking that prior bar, things would start looking very good. Golf Grid Gorilla saying SOSX, I'm in. Here we go, my brother. This is looking pretty good. There we go. This is that slide that we're talking about, right? There could be a little bit of resistance again at 882. But that would only come back to validate. Here we go, 882, a little bit of resistance here. 880 potential bottom, see? Here we go, 881. Now we got to try to push beyond 882's resistance. And that'll push us into the next temporary resistance range of 884. Here we go, that's 883. We just broke it. Validate it. Next temporary resistance is located at 884 and looking good. Here we go. The bulls want to take it. This is a bull play. 883, let's go. There we go, 884, potential pullback here to validate the 882 position. Man, breaking 885 now. First take profit range 888 to 891. Careful. Focus 890 as a take profit. That would be scale out 1. 886 now breaking above that. Very cool. That is a resistance range to validate 884 and 882. This is upward bound, team. Eyes on the prize. There we go, 882. That was the 883. There we go. So that was to validate 882 and 884. Let's see if we can continue it. Very cool. 882 seems to be holding like we're saying, but don't doubt it, right? It could still penetrate it. Ooh. Here we go. Oh man. Lots of take profits up there, of course. Validation of the 882 could be due to a 5-minute. Let's see. 5-minute time frame above every moving average right now, looking absolutely bullish. Just moved to 884, 882 bounce again. It's got to do the scales. It's got to do them, right? Zigzags. Here we go. My goodness, man. Come on, tough support. Let me take a look at momentum. All right, it's still suggesting upside, but we are cooking here, right? It still had, historically speaking, it could still go to 84%. We're currently sitting at about 76% RSI, still holding 882. This is the validation of 882 into 884. Yeah, break of the SMA 200. EMA 21 crossing the EMA 55. That's a silver cross in the 5-minute time frame. All of this is indicative of upside. Expansion is still happening. So the so the options contracts are gaining in value here. So this is still okay. What we want to do is make sure that the 5-minute time frame does not show contraction. Okay, so let's continue this expansion phase. Looking good. 50 seconds to close. Just broke beneath that 882. Careful. It would be awesome to close the 882 or above in 39 seconds. Today, June, I'm expecting a downside. And that would be to 4308 to 4550 potential support. 26 seconds left. 23 seconds left. It's trying to maintain that 882. 15 seconds and counting. Let's it go. 10 seconds. Oh my goodness, man. Come on. 4 seconds left. You gotta be kidding. 882. Oh my goodness. It closed with the 881. Careful, we may have to validate again at the 878. 881. 882 could be a resistance now. Careful. Yeah, this would be, I think it wants to validate that lin reg at around 878. Eyeballs on that. Off grid, are you using linear regression on 5-minute? 879, getting rejections already. 879, come on. Let's just get it. It almost feels like a bull flag. That's that 878. See if we can get that 877 here. We broke above it, right? And now that could be the potential here to come back and test it before the continuation. Let me see. Oh man, where did it go? There we go. Oh, right. I was going to put here. Let me go to the hourly time frame. And in here, I'm going to put yes, June, absolutely, that is the case. If you make a payment for the course, you're guaranteed the seat for the 16-week mentorship. I now have about 18 slots left from the 30. Oh, it just got that. Did it? Oh, 877. There you go. And I kind of chilled it a lot during the live stream today, so there may be there may be emails already. Let me see. Yes. Yeah. A few emails already came in. So yeah, try. You still have some time, but try. Right? I can't guarantee that. NVDA is what I was going to put on a price scale here. Yeah. NVIDIA is looking weak. This is NVIDIA falling, right? And we have the SOXS inverse play. Still validating supports here. This does not look like it wants to reverse here. What happens if we can't attend a session because I'm currently a student studying in Singapore and I have classes on January? Well, that really depends on you, right? But I have many students who are still part of the course, and this is why I actually modified the disclaimer. I modified it to saying that I'm recording and filming the course, and students who are not able to attend actually view the lesson a few hours later when they are either awake or available. But yeah, I'm sometimes the courses can take place while others are asleep, but they still want to take it nonetheless. And I completely understand, and I definitely encourage participation nonetheless. Yeah, because it's coming back to entry here, and that's technically, NVIDIA is showing a little bit of strength here, but I'm not sure how I feel about that. Let me go to the daily time frame. I want to see exactly how that's kind of playing out. And let me bring down NVIDIA. So NVIDIA being down here. Yeah, it feels like NVIDIA is actually on a trend. Let me go down to the 8-hour time frame. Yeah, it feels like this. Look. What is that, brother? Revolut? It feels like it's creating 1, 2, 3. So if it is creating this, we're on the third test, and that's the one that gives you capitulation. Let me go to the 4-hour time frame. Just a moment. I know it's going to be a little tough right here because this is not technically for NVIDIA, but I'm using NVIDIA here as an example. And this so technically that would be test number 3, and test number 3 has the biggest capitulation. It's already breaking invalidation 2, and it's so the support would technically be the prior day low. Let's see. Maybe I can DM you on Discord to ask you more. I don't want to disturb a trading run. Yeah, brother, of course. And if you did send me an email, I probably have it already. I just haven't responded because I'm trading. But yeah, please shoot the information over. And I'm usually pretty open about things like that, right? So, yeah, definitely consider sending me either a DM on Discord or email, whatever you prefer. But I'll make sure to look out for you. Okay, so there we go. Now we're starting to get a little bit of rejection here and suggesting that continuation to the downside here on NVIDIA. So we're betting the downside on NVIDIA or semiconductors by betting long on the 3x lever of the semiconductor bears, pro shares, right? Oh, goodness. Hold on. Okay, so we're just outside of entry. Oh my goodness, come on, let's do it. Let's do it. It's looking kind of promising too, right? Check this out. There is, I know that it's kind of an eternity away, but 2 hours and 42 minutes, we'll be closing a bullish buy formation here and completely ignored the bearish engulfing. Oh my, okay, just touched 878. Now it's starting to move onwards, right? So careful, EMA 55 4-hour time frame does have an 879 resistance, right? But here it goes. Off-grid Gorilla still saying it. He thinks it looks great. Yeah, so there are signals kind of stacking here for a bigger upside than I think actually. And look at this. Coin is dumping? No, don't tell me that. Is that because the broader markets are doing it? I mean, we're betting the upside here on NVIDIA dumping. Of course it is. But it's just a pullback. I don't think that coin would be... I definitely don't think that coin is going to have this capitulation to end all things, right? It's got to take a breather here and there. But overall, I think I'm still bullish coin. Which, by the way, I'm actually growing extremely curious. Let me see the SO. It says 877. Okay, let me see this thing here. Coin. Oh, right. It's reverting back. Yeah, it's reverting back to supports, right? So we have a support located right down here, 137.28, and if this support fails, 134.52. Those are very, very significant supports. And if I'm not mistaken, in a shorter time frame, this could be building I think it's building a wedge. Still a bullish setup. Yeah, I'm maintaining my stance here. Everything is looking A-okay. SOXS, let's go back. 876 currently still at entry. And now the 4-hour time frame is starting to get that bullish crossover of the SMA 14. Very cool. Okay. Oh my goodness, man. Come on. Let's do it. Let's do it. Remember that the overall zone for entry was located 874 to 876. We're still kind of hovering around that, right? Very interesting upside, and then it comes back down like this. So let me look at the SPY and see how that's kind of working out. Yeah, this little upside that you're getting on the SPY is what NVIDIA and semiconductors are kind of feeding off of, right? But that does not look like it's going to hold up. The SPY looks like it's going to continue to the downside here. And this is one on the S&P 500 E-mini futures contracts. One huge rejection of the bulls, right? So that actually came all the way back down here, and it feels like it's going to continue. Yeah, I still have conviction on this play. I have re-entry coin set at 134.34, gap fill between. Been waiting since I sold my calls on Monday. Just an FYI, off-grid gorilla. That's a good call. And you're playing. Are they month out? Are they month out, or how are you playing them? Scott, what is up, my brother? Yeah, Scott, I still think that meta's gonna dump too. I completely agree. 100% agree. Broader markets here are not looking so strong. Futures contracts are starting to show their true colors. This is one huge shooting star, right? Hold on just a sec, team. Just a moment. Guys, I'm back. Over here observing my little boy just making all kinds of noise. So SOXS is still kind of pushing towards the upside, right? It's at 879 right at that 15-minute time frame, EMA 55 resistance. Joe H, my bro, that is awesome. June, yeah, send me a message and we'll talk. Thanks, Katie. And Joe H, printing. I love it, buddy. Yeah, here you go, guys. I think that we're going to be facing some more... I know. This thing is just lingering here, but I really feel like the markets are not feeling so healthy. Coin touch 135. That was at 135, right. The support bottom is 134.52 and bounce from the 135. Very curious. Let's see if we can still get it, right? It could be a double bottom. But, you know, double bottoms on an hourly chart. I don't really hold too much credit on those, right? But yeah. So how you feeling, Off-Grid Gorilla? What? I know that we're over here just stuck at the entry, right? But what you thinking? Yeah, Bob, I have to agree with you. I think that, yeah, Meta and Tesla are the only things holding the market up. But even Meta, I feel like it's going to capitulate too at some point. Right, Scott. Yeah, I still think it could, brother. I still think it could. It's just we're probably catching an early move here, right? So there's going to be some zigzagging around, some upside, some downside, consolidation, right, within a range. So that could mean that it has like its average true range to trade up and down, right? But I'm not bullish on Tesla. I am not bullish on Meta. I feel like those are just kind of hovering around before they capitulate. So yeah, I know the entry here 874 to about 876. We're currently holding 878. I just hate that we're right at the entry, right? So yeah, Cryptic is saying that Tesla is weak. I agree. I still feel that it's you're holding and still feel, yeah. I agree with you, brother. So I think that SOXS has an upside play, and I'm observing right now an opening range. I'm sorry, the opening candle resistance grab, prior day open on the S&P 500 E-mini futures contract. So that's already getting a little bit of rejection from the prior day open. And I think this is going to be where SOXS starts to play the upside, right? So we're betting against semiconductors here. So not bad. There we go. Moving onwards just a little bit, just like we were expecting, right? So here we go. Yeah, we got the validation of resistance right on that prior day open. Coming down ever so slightly, but I'm still not really seeing that capitulation just yet. So annoying. But team, remember, I'm gonna put these up right here, right? That I'm expecting. I'm gonna give you one more range to consider as. Yeah, I'm gonna give you one more range to consider here. 874 to about what the hell? Hold on, I gotta ban somebody. Hold on just a sec. You're not gonna teach nobody. What the hell, man? Okay. Yeah, sorry guys, it's just on the Discord. Bob, is that you in the Discord or in the voice? Okay. Oh man, this guy came in. Okay. Oh, good. I know it's just this guy came in and started spamming stuff, and I just had to ban him real quick. All right, so let me put down the targets here, team, because I actually have to get to my little boy. So these are the exit. These are the exit levels, right? So please make sure to take a screenshot of this. Let me put them down. And I'm just going to widen this just a little bit too. And then these over here too. These are for the paper contracts, right? There you go. And these were the, just in case you were curious over what play this is, these, this is like, we're literally right at entry, right? Because the play just kind of started. I just didn't bank that my guy was going to be awake this so soon. I have to go and chill with him just a little bit here. May have to ask my daughter to help me out. But yeah, so this was the whole shebang. And there you go. Good deal. I just saw that pop-up. Sounds like a used car salesman. Okay, gotcha, Bob. I thought it was you. June saying that GTII is still chilling at 48. Okay, so yeah, I think that it still has some pressure, right? So don't be surprised if it touches that 43.08 to 45.50, right? We have to see what's going to happen into the power hour and all that good stuff, right? So please be very careful over what's happening here. Okay, nice. 137.09 on coin, kind of recovering a bit there. So now 878, looking okay. All right, you guys. So yeah, let's go ahead and cut this here. Remember your targets, all right? Off-Grid Gorilla, call me or text me or whatever. Let me know how this is going for you, brother. I really have to get to this little guy right now. But I appreciate everybody for coming on by. Cryptic Trader, love you, buddy. Matchka, I'm gonna catch you soon. Bob saying, by the way, I did somehow get connected to voice, but didn't say anything. Have a great day. Oh, it's okay. It's all good. It's public. Anybody can use it. I was just wondering if it was the same Bob. There we go. We just broke above that 879, 880. Man, just right when I leave, the thing is about to make its upside. Okay, you guys. So yeah, just know that I have your 3 zones of exit strategy here. Chad Vivian, love you, buddy. Gal, love you so much. Be safe, be well. Off-Grid Gorilla. Kitties never die. Katie Cat, I'm gonna catch you soon if you're still around. And yeah, so Scott, I'm gonna catch you later, buddy. I don't know if you're still around there too, man. But yeah, keep an eye on the positions, guys. Tom R, love you, buddy. Cyber Sultan. Make sure to manage your risk, okay? And also, make sure to reclaim your position on the ArcMastersCourse before it's too late. Get a good start to the new year. George T, adios, my brother. And Jeff Nielsen, adios, man. All right, you guys. So please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. Later, Alfredo, I need you to do your own due diligence and everything is cool. But with that said, I wish you well, a very, very good rest of your day, and I shall catch you at the bell mañana. Adios. Zen and peace. Mike J. Origin. Later, guys. Ian Tucker. Woo! Yeah.